2, 1, and we're live. Hello, I'm Anavultus, and welcome to another episode of our delicious podcast with my co-host here.
Hello, everybody. I'm your host, Mourad, as always. And yeah, let's just get right into it like we usually do.
All right, so in the news, recently a law passed in New York where now abortion can happen at 9 months pregnancy.
Wait. What? What? I'm not surprised, but I do need more context.
Okay, so it used to be that after a certain point in somebody's pregnancy, they're no longer allowed to abort the child.
Yeah, because it's like already in like the later stages of development, so you might as well just give birth to it and then
Yeah,
just put it in a charity home or something.
yeah, but now it's even if it's 9 months, it's the day before you're giving birth, you can still abort.
Okay, I'm not surprised, but I am disappointed in humans at this point, which is not a surprise anymore, but definitely a thing. So yeah, God damn it, people be doing stupid shit, man.
Yeah.
At least over here, we almost never do that. So thank God. Okay, but at the same time, I'm not surprised. Uh, I I hate the fact that I'm numb to this at this point.
You're numb to this?
Yes, like the thing where it's like it's so unsurprising that I'm numb to it, but still more and more deteriorating hope for humanity. Definitely more deteriorating hope because people be doing stupid shit, especially white people. No racial, just sometimes people be doing bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, just wait. It'll reach Morocco sometime. It'll happen to you too.
It probably you could argue it kind of already did, but at least for me, nope, none of that. At least not for another 100 years.
Yeah. Not me neither. I'm not into that kind of stuff. Yeah. That's not what I want happening.
Plus, for me, that's like not an option. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not really like an option to do. Just dip. No black father stereotypes bullshit. No, none of that. You know what I'm saying? Like that's bullshit. Like you either sit down or you dip. Okay, but dip as in dip before anything starts, so you don't have any regrettable life decisions. Because you might think women be doing crazy shit over there, and here it's not even a competition, right? They won't kill you. They won't cut your dick off. They will imprison your ass legally, even for the next 50 years. So yeah, do not do that. I don't recommend doing that. It might get you murdered twice as hard.
Yeah.
I mean, it's you might think it's sus, but yeah, I recommend not doing that. I've seen it before. It has been horrifying. I've lost many friends to it.
Many.
Yes, many friends. Let's just say niggas be doing bullshit right on the weekends, and then they could get them crazy bitches, and then they don't ask questions. This is why I recommend not asking questions, and why I don't get involved. You know what I'm saying? Like, you put a crazy bitch in your house, you deal with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's your problem. This is why, again and again, I do not ask questions, and I am not willing to get what you're getting. You know what I'm saying? Like, none of that. There's not enough loyalty or homieism in the world to save yo ass from that. You know what I'm saying? I might be sus, and I may be a bit gay, which I recommend you be as well. And not on whoops, it's just the
You're
homies
gay?
in general. Might as well be with the homies. But again, there is not enough gay lording in the universe that lets you get on that. You know what I'm saying? There's a crazy bitch, and then there's a bitch who imprisons you legally, right? A great point to add. Legally in your house for 50 years. You do not want any of that. I recommend pulling out, like, immediately. By that, I mean in life, not any bullshit. Like, literally dip. Never date.
Never date.
I recommend. Yeah, I don't date.
Okay.
This is why I don't date niggas. Niggas in general, like I don't date anyone.
So
Uh,
so you want to be forever single or
nope, nope,
no?
nope. Not single, but not dating either. Cause I ain't about that life. You know what I'm
So
saying? Like I don't want to die.
so not
You might,
single and also
yes,
not dating. Um
yes.
so what do you mean then?
You want more context, right?
Yes, I want more context. What does that
I got
mean?
you, bro. I got you. I got the context, all in quotation marks. Okay. Here's the thing, right? I'm gonna give you a quote, right?
All right.
You know them black dad stereotypes, right?
Yeah.
The one who gets a nigga pregnant, right, and then dips afterwards,
Yeah.
right? Here's the deal. It's the same situation, right? Except, like I said, abortion ain't a thing, so it's after the kid's already born, right? So he tries to dip. But here's the thing. For legal reasons, right? The homie has to stay. You know what I'm saying? Like, he can't dip unless you want to be even more black dad stereotyping, right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he can't leave the household. He took responsibilities and oaths. It's like a blood pact, nigga. You can't dip out of that. So what he does is that he has to stay, and because he was trying to dip ahead of time, right? Then he's screwed because technically it's like cheating, right?
Yeah.
Except the wife is an FBI agent. So she got your ass. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't run after that because she already got you on every blacklist in the country. You know what I'm saying? Like hit list in the country. So you might as well stay, but you stay with the vendetta the entire time on both sides. So
Yeah.
what happened was you get that old age situation where you kind of stuck with the same female for 50 years. You can't dip, you can't hide, you can't kill her, you can't run away outside the state. She'll just hunt your ass. You can't leave the kid, you can't kill the kid, and you can't exactly just marry someone else. So you stay in that household for 50 years. Yeah, so let's just say it's been hilarious watching this from the outside. And it's very relatable life lessons. And this is why I don't date because I don't want none of that. You know what I'm saying? Best way to get out of situations like that, let your homies fuck it up, and you just watch in the sidelines, give them thumbs up, and press F for respect. You know, press F
Yeah.
for respect or prayers.
But
You know what I'm saying?
what if you actually want to stay with that woman and raise those children?
Then it's either one of two things: either regrettable life decisions to the point where you might as well just do the right thing, or it's what the hell was that called? The thing where you like the people that are kidnapping you. I forgot the name.
Oh, Stockholm syndrome. No,
Stockholm syndrome.
I'm
Yeah.
saying normal people that don't want to dip, normal people that marry and have children and are
Then,
loyal.
th- yeah.
Yeah, just normal
Then these
people.
niggas ain't got no problems.
Yeah, no
Like I said,
problem.
this is for the homies that pull out. You know what I'm saying? But pull out,
Yeah,
like I said, I mean literally get in a relationship and they either cheat or accidentally get pregnant and then dip. Like try to dip. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Because half of the time, right, niggas don't want no kids. You know what I'm saying? Because
yeah.
then they stuck. And consider this is countryside, my nigga. This is that real work. This is like the hood, except replace guns and outlaws with farmers and hard workers. That's kind of the deal. You got to have that mentality
But I
because you got
think
to work real hard for that. So they don't want that responsibility, so they try to leave.
I think it's a good thing that
Yeah.
that the men are being held responsible for their children and
I mean,
for their
here's the thing
actions.
for me. This is actually another one of those situations where, for me, the reason it never happens is because this is just common sense, right? Like, if you smashing a chick, you deal with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, but for them, it's less entitlement and more like accidental retardation, where they don't think that's a thing, so they just kind of do dumb shit and then don't expect anything. Like not in a bad way where you do dumb shit on purpose, don't expect to be caught for it. Instead, it's like you do dumb shit, but they didn't even think that bad things are an option. They're like 5-year-olds in a way. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah,
when you're hammered, you might as well be 5 years old at that point when it comes to the mindset. Brain cells be dying every 5 minutes. So I'm not surprised. Uh, but I am hilariously disappointed. Plus pleased because yes, it makes for the best movie scenes.
the best
But
movie
in real
scenes.
life.
in real
Yes,
life.
where you get to watch the entire thing.
Yeah.
Luckily, I never gotten in trouble for these situations because the boy's smart, and he's smart by not getting involved. While everyone else, they be dumb for getting involved, and then they ask questions. And then this is my advice whenever I meet homies, right? I'm like, listen, don't be doing that sus, and don't ask no questions. This is why these are my top favorite quotes to do in any YouTube video ever. I don't ask questions, and I do not make it sus. Because I don't want that life, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to be responsible for 50 years. I mean, I'm responsible, but because that's me, you know what I'm saying? Like, I do it and then act responsible for it. These motherfuckers, they don't want responsibility, but they still want to do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, they be doing that sus bullshit.
Yeah.
So I'm like, yeah, listen, I don't ask questions, but because you did, it's on you. I ain't getting what you're getting, and that's realistic. You know what I'm saying? I might be gay. You can even call me that. Like, that's real. You might as well call me that. But not enough gay lording in the world. And I quote, not enough gay lording in the world to make me stick up for your ass in these situations. Nope. I am out officially and mentally, nigga. I ain't never seen you again. And then you come back 20 years later, and then you just see the face that says either kill me or kill her, please. For the love of God, I am done with this life. And then I give him the clap. You know what the clap is?
The clap?
Yes. It's an applause slash roast, where I applaud him for realizing this shit, but roast him because it's too late now, nigga. You're stuck. And I ain't helping your ass for nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't helping your ass because it's on you. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like, it's legit on his ass.
So
So I'm like, I ain't helping and I ain't doing shit. But if you expect help, then you gotta apologize.
so let me
Which
get
half of them don't and half of them do,
yeah.
which is funny.
So let me get this straight. What you're telling
Yeah, what
me
up?
is that you are gay.
No,
No.
no, no, no. Now, here's the thing. Here's the thing. What I mean by that, right, is the bullshit that you do with the homies on the weekends. Basically, you ride and die like the hood kind of thing, right? To the point where you might as well be called gay because you're always next to the homie. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're always with them in any situation. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I said, it's not
You mean
gay because here's the thing.
it's not actually sexual. It's a bromance,
No,
as they
like,
call it.
yeah, that's the thing I was gonna say. It's never sexual, but because beer goggles and females always thinking homies are gay if they are shipped together. That's the situation. If you catch my drift, they always assume you're gay, and you never are because you never do any sexual or sus things. But just like the hood, you might as well be doing some crazy shit on the weekends, and females be crazy,
Okay.
which is always funny. You should really join on these things. They're hilarious. At least in Skype mode, they're funny to watch. Which is why you homies should hit your boy up tomorrow for the Storytime videos.
The story time.
Yeah, I'm making one, and I'm making it about one of these adventures.
One of these adventures.
Yep, one of
Are any of
them.
these adventures perhaps bizarre, or do they involve anyone called JoJo? Um, just asking for a
Maybe.
friend.
Yeah, asking for a friend. Yes. You know why? Because just like JoJo, it's the
Okay.
most masculine thing while also being quite literally the gayest thing as well that ever happened. Except like I said, it's so frequent that I'm numb to it at this point, so I'm not surprised. You know what I'm saying? I like to call them hood countryside adventures because just like Blasphemous HD, I go on that crazy shit on the weekends. Except it's always countryside music playing the entire time,
Yeah.
which makes it funny.
You
You know,
like
you'd think the biggest adventures we have is fighting horses, but no, we fight cows, female ones that are realistic and get you imprisoned in the house for 40 years. Funny as
okay.
fuck.
So tell me
Yep.
about the countryside. Do you have any countryside songs that you sing?
We got hundreds of
All right.
countryside music,
Sing me a
but
song.
I do not sing none of
No.
them.
You don't.
No. Here's the thing. A lot of it is like what is it called? Rock music, right? Where it's a lot of yelling.
Yelling. Yeah.
So yeah. So instead of lyrics, it's a lot of humming and yodeling. the good kind, which makes it seem professional. But damn, is it annoying? It's that type where it's like the song that only has two lyrics throughout the entire song, but they stretch it to 5 to 10 minutes, which is nice when you hear it once, and ear bleeding when you hear it 50 times in a row.
Yeah.
And at that point, I just give up. I'm like, nope, I ain't about this life. And then that's why I go to English music, man. That's why I like the English music, because
The
I ain't about
English.
the Arabic music. I mean,
Are
I love the Arabic music because it is lit, it is countryside, but sometimes they be doing bullshit, and then I dip.
okay. So do you know any English country music then?
Um, uh, Not really off the top of my head. No.
Yeah.
I mean, I love the Delilah song, which is nice.
Delilah? Yeah.
Yeah, the one with the guitar that I don't even know the story behind because there's no sequel to that song. I've only ever heard the original,
Yeah.
which is disappointing, but also neat, I guess.
Yeah, you ever heard of a song
Speaking of
called
music,
Oh, yes? Go
yeah,
ahead.
why not? Yeah, go ahead. You were talking some sus,
Yeah.
so I got to hear this out.
All right. You ever heard of a song called Country Road?
I don't think so. Why?
No. It's a John Denver song. John Denver, amazing musical artist. I would say that he's probably better than the Beatles, but I don't know if many people would agree with me on that.
I would agree on with you on that. I got you back.
Yeah, you got my back.
Yeah, just remember if you
Yeah,
do too much sus, I'm out.
yeah.
You know what I'm
Country
saying?
roads. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It's goes kind of like this. Country roads take me home to the place I belong, West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home, country roads. That's the
That
country
sounds like the
roads.
music we play every time we go out. Yeah. I love it. I love it. I might get that after the live stream. I
Yeah,
might get that. I go driving from time to time, like with the homies. So
yeah,
I love hearing country music on the road because just like the road, right?
yeah.
We be sitting in a confined space for 13 hours at a time, literally. But don't worry, we do go out for snacks, at local gas stations. But besides that, we're confined to a space, 13 hours, six guys, some very sus and questionable morals going on. But luckily, nothing sus happens,
Wait,
which
wait,
is
wait, wait,
very
wait, wait,
funny.
wait. Did you say
Yeah.
13 hours?
Well, like let's say driving across the countryside. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes we go like 13 hours, not like at once, but more like 2 hour drive, go to the next city, hang out with homegirls, and then go back for 2 hours, and then do that again tomorrow. Like go driving at a time. You know what I'm saying?
I
It's
was.
like 13 hours because it's literally go for 4 hour drive, come back 4 hour drive after 5 minutes, and do the
Okay,
next thing over again,
because
which is
I was gonna
hilarious.
say if you're driving 13 hours, that might be the length of your entire country.
Yeah, I noticed,
Yeah.
which is technically accurate because we might as well be going around the entire countryside. But the difference is, right? If we go for exactly 13 straight hours, I'm pretty sure we'll murder each other by the end of it.
Yeah.
Because again, there's not enough substance in the world.
Yeah.
Because you run out of topics to talk about, and then you talk about females, some sus, maybe some questionable things. So
Yeah.
you gotta try to murder your homies halfway through the topics, which
Yeah.
is always funny, man.
Yeah. I've gone for very long rides, going up places. Um, Florida to Virginia, two different states in the U.S. That's a long ways away. Um,
Yeah, I know the places.
you do? Yeah.
I know just about every city's name and where it's located at least I think I
Okay.
do. So yeah.
Okay. Okay. Let me test you then. Uh,
No. No,
no.
no, I knew you said no. You know your boy is sucks at geography, okay? And especially when he has to do it like live, you know what I'm saying? And it's
Okay.
not because I'm nervous, it's literally because I can't do it off the top of my head because I don't drive around those locations. If I did, I would name them by heart.
Yeah.
But besides that, then no. But I do love the places. I do on Google Maps, like check them out, check the streets
Check the
and the
streets
sheets.
in the
Yeah,
sheets. Yeah.
yep.
Why the sheets? If you're checking the
When you're bored, you
streets.
know what I'm saying?
Oh,
When you're bored, you just kind of sit on the car and check Google Maps for the next 2 hours. Because
okay.
sometimes your homies they get into traffic for 3 hours. So what you do, right? So you pull out Google Maps and check the next 3 hours worth of road that you're going
Yeah.
on
Yeah.
ahead of time. So
Yeah.
when you see enough traffic, we do the thing where like the pick me up. You want to know what the pick me up is?
Tell me.
Okay, the pick me up is quite simple. We literally pick up or push the car out of the road, right? Put it on the hillside, you know what I'm saying, like next to the trees and cows, right? We tell them,
Yeah.
yeah, just park it right here, take care of it, cow. It's like, thank you. And we dip, because sometimes you don't want to be stuck on the street for like 5 hours of traffic. So you put your car away and then you just go hang out with animals for the weekend, which I did do before. You know what I'm saying? Like stuck in traffic, bored, gas station nearby, and animals across the countryside because it is a lot of hills. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of like free space.
Yeah.
And then what I would do is that I'll take my keys with me, right, and give them to a wolf or something like that. I'll literally give them to one of the animals because ain't nobody taking the keys from them, right? And I'll just sleep on the grass for the next 2 hours and then wake up, traffic's all gone, and then we back on the road. Which we did do that once, and it was hilarious, my nigga. You know why? You want to
Tell
know
me.
why?
Yeah.
Because it worked. We literally didn't think it would work. We thought we were gonna get robbed, but yes, my judgment pulled off for once in its life, and it worked. And then we got scot free. It was fucking funny. I mean, no one's gonna steal your shit. We're a lot of like happy folk in around the countryside, but at the same time, niggas be stealing shit. You know what I'm saying? You can't fault everyone for it. So yeah, especially with the broke life going on. So yeah, I don't fault them, but I do not respect them. Because even if you're broke, you don't want to make other people broke. You should know that firsthand. But some people don't, and I do not fault them for that because they be doing bullshit on the weekends.
Yeah.
Do you trust animals?
Animals. I have a
Yeah,
dog. Uh,
good for you, mate.
I I don't trust the dog because the dog's getting old, and what happens is someone will feed the dog, and dogs like to eat. So after the dog's been fed, the dog will approach someone else, and it will look like the dog is asking for food, but the dog has already been fed. So the dog is trying to double dip, and that's not something that is very respectable.
I would say it's very relatable at the very least because I would do the same. I mean, if I'm 1 foot in the grave, I might as well eat twice as much as I used to do before hitting that grave. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
respectable, in my opinion, because you might as well just dip everything in there, man. Empty stomach doesn't exist or
yeah,
exists ahead of time. Like, you have no idea what we do, man. Sometimes we do that thing where it's like Kirby. Our stomach is like infinite to the point where we eat everything, my nigga, and it's funny. It's the most gayest thing ever because we eat anything our
well,
homies tell us to eat, which is sus. But trust me, we have that code where we don't roofie the shit out of each other, but definitely blackout drunk. You
well
might
that
ask, how the hell do you get blackout drunk when you don't drink beer? And then you'd be surprised
yeah. Well,
what happened.
I'll tell you.
Yeah, go ahead.
The dog. The problem with giving the dog more than one meal at a
Yeah.
time is because the dog eats, and even when it's full, it still eats. So what happens is it'll vomit, and
Oh yes,
yeah,
that's
it'll
bad.
vomit both meals out that it ate. So that's not what you want happening, because a lot
True.
of dogs don't actually know when to stop eating. They just eat whatever they can. So that's a bad thing then.
Yeah, he does not have full control of his stomach like we do. Let's just say the countryside teaches you some things. It's like full anatomy control, which is funny, because when you eat that home cooking, right, then
Yeah.
you can't stop. So you legit learn how to control that like energy bending, which is realistic because we eat everything, my nigga. Uh, luckily, very luckily, in my opinion, we live in the countryside, so there's no $30 for a McChicken. You know what I'm saying? So we eat 50 pounds of nuggets for $3,
Yeah. Yeah.
which is very nice. Like one of the perks of living in the countryside. Because if it wasn't that case, we'd probably be in debt, but not college debt, but food debt. Because let's just say your boy needs to eat a lot to live, Flash style, where you don't necessarily get fat, but you do need a lot of carbs to live every day, rolling.
Yeah.
Which is funny as fuck. 'Cause I'm one of the rare niggas that can eat anything yet not get fat, which is always confusing to my family, but always relatable to my homies because they know the secret. Do you want to know the secret
What's the secret?
to how to eat and not never get fat? Right?
Yeah.
Quite simple. It's quite simple. It's what is it called? Yeah, it's balancing out the energy intake versus the energy outtake. It's quite simple. It's just exercise when you eat too much. But the main difference is because most people are already fat and don't want to exercise, what I do is quite simply tell them function, which what it means is quite literally the actual case. You just have to function in any meaningful way that takes away energy, right? Think let's give me an example, right? Think mental thinking, right? When you have to do a lot of projects or a lot of stuff on your computer that takes you
Yeah.
a lot of brain power, right? Stuff that takes a long ass time for you to figure out. So that's a good way to function, both by not necessarily exercising, but by also having enough movement and like energy spent on doing your chores that it balances out the 30 pounds of food that you just ate,
Yeah.
which is something we do and we remind each other to do so we can never get fat,
Yeah.
which is quite awesome. But it does take work, so it's not like you don't just not work and never get fat. No, you got to work for it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Or you could just eat less.
True, but like I said, that countryside food always delicious and healthy too. Which is why we don't just like we might eat a lot of carbs, but there are a lot of hydrated carbs. You know what I'm saying? Like the good stuff, not the stuff that just adds useless carbs. Like that, like what is it called? What was the name of that juice? It was called the energy drink that people like to drink for gamers. I forgot the name. Mountain Dew. Yeah, Mountain Dew.
Mountain
Like we
Dew.
don't do. Yeah, instead what we do, which has a little bit of sugar, is simply tea. You know what I'm saying?
So you're
Like it's
telling
a
me
good thing that. Yeah, what
so
up?
you're telling me you don't do the do.
No, I do not do the do.
Okay.
I do the tea. By that
Yeah.
I mean tea posing and tea drinking. You know what I'm saying?
Do you drink tea while you're tea posing?
Yes, it's a skill you learn to do
Yeah.
to troll your cousins, which works. Because they're always surprised that you can eat this damn much while also never like physically malfunctioning, even though you're disabled, which is funny.
Yeah.
Uh, because they never put in work, and then they ask questions, and then I always tell them, "Fuck off, nigga! Like, just stop asking questions, just do it."
Yeah.
And then they do it, and then they stop asking questions. Like, do you feel the energy now? It's like, yes,
Yeah.
thank you.
Here's another professional tip. A
Yeah,
good way to spend energy is to get muscle cramps. Um, but what I mean by that is you get a cramp, and a lot of people, what they do when they get a cramp, because it's very very painful, they they immediately try to position themselves to loosen up the cramp so that they stop feeling the pain. But if you don't do that and you leave your body part the way it is, there's a lot of muscle contractions going on, and that will exercise the muscle to some degree and also spend energy. And also, because of the tiny amount of damage done to the muscle from the cramps, it also is more energy that you're spending. So,
that's good to know.
yeah.
I actually do that from time to time, usually by sitting in a desk for 13 hours straight. So yeah, I do like have a lot of cramps, but also I have a lot of trouble with them. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like normal,
Yeah.
normal part of life, which you need to learn to control, of course.
Yeah.
By the way, playing a game or what? Because I'm all fine for telling stories for the next 13 hours straight, and I got a lot, but I gotta save some of them. You know what I'm saying, for that story time videos. So, got any
Yeah.
gameplay to play? I guess for
Oh,
lols, of course.
a game? Okay, we can play a game.
Yeah, great.
Yeah.
As for me, I'm currently making or looking at some very sus things,
Yeah.
art related. Do not worry, it's always safe for work in my name, in my neck of the hoods, or my neck of the woods,
Yeah.
both figuratively and literally, because it's like the neck of the woods.
Yeah.
Because
Someone
we're the Konoha village. Yes, very relatable quote.
yeah, someone
Do,
put
do you love the Konoha village?
uh
The Naruto one, you know what I'm saying?
um sure, all right, it's good. It's good.
Ah, yes.
It,
Yes, peer pressure always works on Anavultus when he has nothing to say except praise Keck.
it's good. I like the village. Yeah. It's got an interesting aesthetic to it, but of course it changed a lot when it was destroyed by Pain. But
Yeah, I think it was bullshit the entire time. Like his philosophy was just saying some very relatable stuff, but also pulling most of it out of his ass. So it did not work in the end. Taku no Jutsu always works, but only if your opponent is not actually doing any of the work he is saying he is doing. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Pulling wisdom mostly out of their ass, which is very questionable, but also very normal. You know what I'm saying? It's like for me, that's like the default response for most people that I meet. But I was putting that extra work, so I do not get grouped with them because there's sus and then there's extra sus, and I do not want to be extra sus. I want some extra sauce, but not extra sus.
yeah. So have you seen any good anime lately?
7 Deadly Sins season 2, yeah, yeah, I'm,
Oh,
I'm,
okay.
I'm getting on that,
Yeah.
and I've also watched the Catman anime, which is very weird to say, but it's very good actually for weird reasons, the best reasons.
Catman.
Yeah, it has a very long Japanese title, so I just call it Catman anime. It's literally about an anime of a homie who is a writer. Of course, he is,
Oh
because
yeah.
when you write a manga, you might as well write it about writing manga.
Oh yeah, I
And he
know
has a
what you're
cat.
saying.
Yep,
Yeah.
found a street cat, adopted it, had some very questionable, not bestiality, thank God, relationship with the cat, and yeah, that's the entire story, which is funny because you usually don't think you get a lot of story out of that, but he does. He does. It's a very interesting relationship. Luckily, not questionable, because if it was, I would call the IRS on his ass. So yeah. Speaking
Yeah.
of which, have you watched JoJo? Because I'm pretty sure that's what you're watching lately.
Yes, I am watching JoJo. Believe it or
Classic.
not. Yeah.
No,
Uh
I believe it.
yeah.
I do not question it because I would be questioning if you weren't watching it
You'd question that? Why?
because he seemed like a JoJo kind of homie.
Yeah. I
Like you don't just start watching JoJo. It's like a relationship. You literally commit to it. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't just watch JoJo,
yeah,
especially
you
for
don't
the
just watch it, you
references.
got to read the manga. Yeah. It's,
True. I mean, I've only ever watched the first and second. I guess first and second JoJo,
yeah.
but I will watch the rest. I promise.
Yeah.
It might take me 50 years, but hey, One Piece took me 30, so in anime years, when it takes you like 5 to 7 years to catch up, but hey, it
Yeah.
works.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah. I'm also watching Sword Art Online. I don't know if you've heard about it.
Yes,
It
the cancer.
it's
Yes,
it's a
yes, the
very
cancer.
good show. Um I like
Yes,
it.
ironically,
I know, no, I don't
ironically.
like it ironically. I genuinely like Sword Art Online.
No, for me, I like it ironically, but
Okay.
yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
here's the thing. Here's the thing. I understand the hate, right? And I also understand the love, which is why I say ironically, which basically means I like the show, but not too much. But I also don't hate on it. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
I hate some aspects, but not all of them. I love some aspects, but not all of them. You know, it's a medium show for me.
yeah,
But it also switches, just like JoJo references. You know, sometimes you love it, sometimes you hate it a lot.
yeah,
One episode you condemn it to hell, the other you praise it to high heaven. So you know,
yeah. But when people come and tell me, "Hey, Anavultus, you like Sao? You've got bad taste." You know what I tell them? I tell them that my favorite anime is Legend of the Galactic Heroes. I will always be the elitist that no one else is. Get wrecked, and then there's nothing they can say. I also watched End of Evangelion, and I understood the ending too. So there you go.
great. The only two memorable things I've had about that show that I never watched and probably never will, right?
Yeah,
It's two things. One, the references. You know, when you get in the Gundam, you know what I'm saying?
the
Well,
Gundam.
that
Yeah,
yeah, getting the what was it called? Ah, damn! Now I started forgetting the references, which is why because it's so long ago. Let's see. And two, which is one of the more controversial things, was the kid was being gay in the end, which I was asking questions for the first time. I was like, why is that a problem? And then I got screeches, and then I just left. You know, I got hit with the rees. By rees, I mean not the good kind with memes. No, the bad kinds where it's just screeching fanboys,
yeah,
SJWs or some bullshit yelling. He cannot be gay. He's too straight for it. This is bullshit. It's an agenda for publicity. And like, nigga, the show's like 85 years old. It's already finished decades ago. How is this a public move? And then they start making questionable decisions and excuses, which is why I stopped asking questions.
yeah,
Because the more you ask for detailing, the more they just keep making excuses, which is why I rather than calling them out on their bullshit, I just look at them, realize the bullshit, and then I just leave. I'm like, I ain't about this life, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to fight you on bullshit that I already know you're pulling out of your ass. So,
yeah,
see ya, I guess, and then I just leave and never come back. But
yeah,
I do love Code Lyoko, which is a French anime.
yeah,
Yeah, for some reason. I love
yeah.
the French. I love the baguettes. I
You,
love the croissants.
you
I love the
like
tibanettes.
escargot?
Not really.
No. Okay.
Yeah. But I do understand it and respect it, and I do love the characters. Not much the animation though, but that's personal preference. Uh, about the sequel, the live action one, it's very questionable, very sus, and not really good. So yeah,
Tell you this: imagine a live action remake of
of JoJo.
Sword Art Online.
How I'm imagining it now, and I'm thinking that is not going to work because I've already had 30 references today of the bullshit where it's like the anime, the manga, and then the Netflix adaptation, which is like Death Note and stuff like that. And they already fucked it up twice, so I don't want more fuck ups. So
Yeah,
I just leave and never come back. By leave, I mean I legit leave the servers and never see them again because they don't evolve. They don't know what evolution is. They stopped thinking about it decades ago, which is why they're screeching 5-year-olds. I mean, it'd be understandable if it was screeching 5-year-olds, but it's always the screeching 5-year-olds. Like,
yeah.
literally, like 4chan and 8chan. These niggas don't evolve past, like, the first form in Pokemon. By that, I mean they're literally children and stay children, even though their age is 100.
You gotta watch out. Those 4chan people are gonna come after you, man.
My, like, they hating?
They're gonna come
I,
after
I,
you.
I relish the
It's
challenge.
you're gonna have Anonymous. You're gonna have the Pepes. You're gonna have the Beta Uprising. That's all gonna
And I
happen.
say, bring it. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Like, you have no idea what I've been through on the weekends. This is nothing. You know, so this is literally nothing compared to what I do. So I'm like, bring it. You know what I'm saying? Like, bring the gay lording, because then I will challenge you on it and beat your ass.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, they
You
think
sure
they're
about that?
squishing 5-year-olds who are gay lording, and I just show them my gay lording, and then they immediately lose the fights.
Yeah. Gaylord
Yep,
Palms,
maybe, maybe.
maybe. Okay. Whatever you say, boss.
Yep.
Yeah, boy.
What you doing? Are you making Pepe memes?
No, you said you wanted to play a game.
Yep. Are you downloading one or what?
So what game are you playing?
I play all of the games and none of them at the same time because if they're free, I have all of them. If they're pay to win, I have none of them. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
I mean, I got two. I got like, wait, hold up, let me
All
check.
right.
I got like three Steam games, which is Infinity Wars, Shadowverse, and yeah, I deleted the other one. So yeah, I got two games.
What's
I'm playing.
Shadowverse?
It's the best way I can describe it is a Hearthstone. Well, not rip off, but you get the idea. It's like a Hearthstone kind of game,
Oh,
which is very respectable. You know, I like it.
okay.
Luckily, unlike Hearthstone, I win half the fights. You
You
know,
win.
I win half the fights. Yes,
Are you sure about that?
because yeah,
Are you really
I
sure
play
about that?
ranked. Yes, I'm sure about that because I play ranked and I win half the time and lose half the time. So because but it's ranked. You can't win all the time. But
Yeah.
in unranked, I win 95% of the time.
Yeah. So tell me, have you ever watched Sailor Moon, or to be more exact, uh, Bishojo Senshi Sailor Moon?
No,
No,
it did not age well.
it did not
So
age well.
no,
No.
yeah,
Yeah. Well, what's interesting, I think, about the show is that there's just enough backstory that you're any you're thinking any moment it's gonna be some deep plot, but no, it's not. It's not particularly deep.
yep,
Yeah.
real deep. Yeah, yeah, I got you. You see, I have what I like to call protagonist buffs, right?
Yeah.
Where just like the protagonist, I can predict half the plot before it even starts, which is why I said it doesn't age well. The whole relationship, right,
Yeah.
between Sailor Moon and the mask nigga, who keeps throwing flowers for
Yeah.
some weird ass reason. I mean, I thought I was gay, but this thing got me
That
beat,
no,
right?
that guy's
Uh,
come on, man. It's my favorite character because he's the
yeah,
only male
of course it
character
is.
that is in any way relatable to me because I'm not some girl.
Yeah, yeah, definitely not. Are you sure about that? Okay, I'm just trolling. Yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. I don't hate the niggas. Like, here's the thing. I got what is it called? A bias? Yeah, I got a bias,
Yeah.
but it's a self-made bias, right? Where I don't hate, like, I legit don't hate any of the characters. It's just the fact that because I can predict their entire life from one glance, and it's always accurate, that I just stop caring. You know what I'm saying? Like, because the story stops being interesting when you can predict the ending before it happens. And when you
All
gotta
right.
wait weeks to watch the show, then yeah, nope. Not wasting my time on that.
How does it end?
Plus, the relationship kind of sucks because they just hate each other and they love each other at the same time. It's pretty weird. It's
Yeah, it is
it's
kind
kind
of
of,
weird because
yeah, which is why I don't like the flower guy. I mean, he's cool. He got that. He got that Conan look, which I respect. Now I'm saying like Detective Conan, right? You watched that show or not?
I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I know what you're talking
Yeah,
about. I don't watch it, but I know what you're
he.
talking about.
Yeah, I know. I mean, it's understandable. The thing got like 1,000 episodes. There are also two homies in that show that dress up like pimps. Let's be
Like
real,
pimps.
right? Yep, and then they
Oh,
just like run around rooftops like Assassin's Creed, throw flowers, and then make quotes at the protagonist because they want that D. You know what I'm saying? They want that D, and everyone knows it except the protagonist. Sometimes including his ass, but he does not revert the feelings. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, because of that, I just stopped asking questions and do not like the show. Yeah, I love it, but the relationships suck, man.
yeah.
You know why? You know why? I wanted half the characters in the board game to be gay. You know why?
Why?
Because I know how to make it interesting, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
You make it interesting.
Yeah, I know how to make it interesting. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't about this getting together bullshit. Will they? Won't they? Crap. Nope, none of that.
None of that.
You
You're
know what
not.
I do? Yeah, you know what I do?
Yeah.
I introduced two gay characters.
Two gay characters.
I introduced the main one, right?
The main
And
one.
then I introduced him to the husband or the wife. You know what I'm saying? Like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I introduced one, I introduced the wife. That way they don't have to just scream, I'm gay to the people that get what they're about, right?
Yeah.
And then I make the relationship either an evolution past a wife and then children, family stage, or they're already dating and then marriage at the end of the stage, like an arc. You know what I'm saying? Not this bullshit where they just saw each other and then they date, but then that's the finale. You know what I'm saying? Because then it makes it that's all it's about. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because when you make the whole relationship about them getting together and that's the finale, then it kind of defeats the purpose. You know, I'll give you an example: The Legend of Korra, the final season, right?
Yeah.
You saw that, right? Where they were getting together.
Yeah.
That's what I don't like because, in my opinion, that shouldn't be the end of the show. You know what I'm saying? Like if they keep going, would they? Won't they? Break up, back together, break up, back together. This is why I don't date. You know what I'm saying? Because I've seen this too many goddamn times. So what I do is like, fuck that. Already dating slash married or married and then slash family, because it evolves past the point. You know what I'm saying? Like not just stay stale until a final arc, which just goes to the engagement route, and then that's it. There's no sequel. There's no mention of it, and then all that ends up happening is political ramblings about, hey, make another gay character's date, but it's not canon, but it actually is. Stop laughing. So you know what I'm saying? Like none of that. I'll actually show you a video I watched recently, which I relate to a lot. You know what I'm saying when it comes to the characters
Yeah.
and how to make a relationship work.
But anyway,
I'm gonna hit you up with the link, but later,
well,
at a later
okay,
date.
I'm going to tell you something just real quick before I move on.
Yo,
I'm not
yes,
really into the romance. Okay, that's not why I read
yeah,
stories.
true. I mean, you
Yeah,
don't have to have a romantic arc, but
yeah.
it is good to have. You
I'm
know what
not
I'm saying?
interested in
Sometimes,
that miracle romance that they always talk about in the Sailor Moon opening. That's not what I'm interested in. But
yeah, that I
I'm
called
interested in the
bullshit
plot.
on that the moment I saw it. I called bullshit on that immediately. So
Yeah,
I understand what
yeah.
what you're saying.
I,
I know what you're spitting. I,
I was interested in the plot, and it just had enough plot to keep me looking for it for a couple seasons, but then I stopped. But anyway,
now,
I loaded up Infinity
what type
Wars.
of plot? What type of plot were you looking for, mate? The good kind or the bad kind?
You
If you
know,
get my reference.
story development, story depth, background story.
Okay,
You know,
so the actual plot.
gotta know
So the actual plot.
what's
Okay.
happening on the moon, and why are these
I never
bad guys
understood the
coming after everyone?
reincarnation bullshit
Huh?
characters. Also,
Huh?
is it just me or is that a shitty way to make an arc for the characters, right? That were quote unquote lesbians, and then they make them cousins in the dub. I don't get where they get
Oh,
the
that's
mind
because
to
the
do
reason they
that.
did that is because they in the dub, it was at a time
Yeah,
when people thought it would be too sus to put on American television, so they
and
decided to
that's where
change
they
it.
fucked up. Okay, go ahead. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Trying
because
to change
it
it.
was a bit too sus
God,
for
yeah,
them.
yep. They remind me of my friends, and just like my friends, they're stuck in marriages that they don't
But
want for 50 years.
I didn't
So
watch the
yeah,
dub. I only watched
good luck
sub.
with that shit.
I only watch sub
What?
because I only watch
Yeah,
sub.
as for me, I
If you
watched the
watch
sub.
dub,
You see, for me, I watched the
you're a
dub
bad
first,
person.
right?
Yeah,
I watched the dub first, and then I see how they fuck it up, and then I watched the sub afterwards.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, they fucked it up. Screw that. I'm watching the sub,
yeah,
and then I never go back to the dub.
yeah.
Especially with One Piece. I don't hate the dub. It's just the sub got 400 episodes on that ass. So I'm like, none of that. I want to finish the show, not
Yeah.
wait 20 weeks to catch up.
Even when people
So I
tell
just gotta
me,
finish the shit. Yeah, what
even
up?
when people tell me that the dub is better, I just prefer the sub. Uh,
Yeah, plus learning Japanese is fun.
well, that's not why I watch the sub, but it's the reason I watch the sub is because I get the original voice direction. Because whenever somebody's reading lines, there's the director telling them how to read the lines and how to do the emotions, and then once they've done that, the director says he's satisfied, and then they move on. But when they're doing a dub, there's of course a voice director, but it's usually not the same person, and so usually the artistic vision is in some way diminished, or changed
Artistic.
is a better way to say it, not diminished, changed. But anyway,
Yeah, I
I
know.
loaded up Infinity Wars. I just opened up some cards here. I've got a Morningstar Accelerator.
Way to go, man.
I've got
Didn't even tell me about it.
a Spirit Guard, and I've got some Vigil, which is kind of cool. Uh, although,
Way to go. Didn't even tell me. Now I have to run that shit.
yeah,
Okay, so what? We're playing that?
yeah,
Good. So now it looks like I have to wait 20 minutes while you entertain me because it could have told me to run the game at the same time, but nah, now I gotta wait 20 minutes for this crap to load. So good luck with the entertainment
yeah.
for the next 20 minutes because Steam just loves the updates.
Steam loves the updates.
Yep,
Yeah, I've
it
heard
just
about those Steam
loves
updates.
making
They're
updates.
so steamy. You might even say that they're from Cleveland, but that's another story.
Or
Um,
from the hood, you know?
yeah.
They're so steamy, they
Well,
might as well just pack heat all the time.
I did see that interview with Gabe Newell, the
Yep,
founder of Valve Corporation, which
yep, the guy who never gave us Half-Life 3.
makes Steam.
I'm,
He did
I'm
talk
still
about
waiting. You
the Cleveland Steamers and the Snow
Yes.
Dogs and the cocaine that they do in the back.
Which is relatable. I mean,
Yeah,
you might as well.
in the interview.
I don't condone it, but I do it. Like, don't worry, not legally or illegally. Trust me, I just do a different version of it. You do not want to know what type.
Yeah,
You might end up dying if you try the same thing I do in real life.
and
Uh,
and he talked about the game that they like to play is Switch. You what you do is you take a finger, okay, from one hand.
God, no, no, no,
No.
no, no. I know what you're gonna say. I'm sus, but not to this extent. That's too gay and kind of hygienically weird. Just don't, okay? Don't, please. No.
What?
Okay, no.
What?
Nothing.
You
Just
don't even want to
no.
know what it is?
I know what it is. That's why I say don't. Nigga, I can predict this shit.
Okay, tell me, what is it then?
Well, let's just see. You take one finger, right? You put it in your mouth.
Yeah,
Take the other, put it somewhere else that's sus, right?
yeah.
And then when you say switch, you switch. So none of that. You
Well,
know what I'm saying?
it's
Like
when you
none
say
of that
go.
gay
Yeah,
shit.
yeah. Okay, you got it. You got it. That's it. That's the game.
Yep, that's
Uh,
that's the game. All right,
I
I'm
think it's
running
very
the shit out of
unhygienic.
this game.
Gabe Newell should be very embarrassed and ashamed for that.
I do not fault the guy. He knows what's good in the streets.
Yeah,
But I don't want none of the good stuff in the streets
yeah.
because I try to live my suburban or suburban lifestyle.
The suburban lifestyle.
Yes, but enough hood knowledge
Yeah,
to know when to pack the heat. You know. Which is a good combination to have in the neighborhood. You know, dude, don't worry, no one's pulling nothing out. Maybe some sus stuff are being pulled out in the showers, but nothing too sus. You know what I'm saying? Like nothing too weird, but definitely sus.
yeah,
Again, you should really join us on the weekends, man. They're fun. They're really fun.
yeah. You like some susness. Uh, it's telling
I do
me.
appreciate the what you like to call the 20s sustenance, where you and your homies blackout drunk, hitting on females, doing some very stupid shit. Regretting it in your 40s, but definitely the best time of your life. That's what I do. But the
Wait.
main
What?
difference is
What
you
about the
don't drink.
40s? What?
What?
What
What?
about?
Nothing. I didn't say anything.
You said something about 40s.
I didn't say nothing.
What? That sounds kind of sus.
He got confused. Yes. I use confusion. It is very effective. Okay. Do you want me to tell you what I just talked about? Right?
Okay, yeah.
know the thing that people do on the weekends: get together, hang out with each other, right? Get blackout drunk, do very stupid shit.
Yeah.
That is very fun in your 20s. You know, 20s adventure. You know, when you're 20s,
Yeah.
before you date any females, you just start hanging out on the weekends at bars. You do some very stupid shit, right?
Yeah.
And then you regret it in your 40s. You know, stuff that you will regret.
Yeah.
Like the homies, how they regretted the fact that they even dated in the first place. You know what I'm saying? And, like,
I
they
think
regret life,
a
but they
good
also love
philosophy.
it because it is fun. You know what I'm saying? It's very fun and very emotionally stimulating.
Yeah. Well, I think a good
Not sexually
philosophy
stimulating, we promise, but it's very sus.
is to never do anything that you'll regret down the line.
I mean, we do that a lot, but in a different kind. We have no regrets, but what we have is internet regrets. You
Okay.
want to know what those are?
I'm about to invite you to a match.
Yeah, yeah. Just let a homie wait a second. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to open them packs.
Okay.
You know, so I gotta climb the packs. If I don't know what this is strapped. You know what I'm saying? With them new packs,
I'm
you
not
gotta
strapped with the
live up
heat.
to
I
the
just got
occasion.
free cards for logging in, so it's.
Exactly. You know, you got them extra cards. Then see, I got a
But
good
I
one
didn't
that I
even
could
put
actually
them in my
use
deck.
to beat that ass.
I just
I got a
have
new
them.
thick female. I got what? Wait, what the fuck was her name? I got you know the healer in Overwatch. I keep forgetting her name.
Uh, there's more than one. I think. Mercy.
No, it's not Anna. It's not the Arabic woman or the Indian. I'm not sure. And all I know is that I love their names. Uh,
Mercy.
yeah, Mercy, the one with the wings, right?
Yeah.
Well, I got a thick Mercy. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm
Okay.
using that to update the pack. Hold up, you
So
boy
you're.
gotta
So
pack
that's the
the
deck you're
heat.
playing, is what you're telling me.
The thick females, yes, it's always the one I'm playing. You know what I'm
Okay, you're
saying?
playing Overseers.
Yes.
Okay. Let's see.
Yep. Never ask questions.
I'll maybe use my Killing Blow deck.
Yes, the killing blow or the killing joke.
Is that your
You
favorite?
get the reference?
Is that your favorite Batman? Killing
No,
Joke.
the Joker reference. Yeah, you got it. No,
Yeah.
no, I don't like the Killing Joke. It's
I my favorite
I
Joker.
never read it.
My favorite type of Joker
Yep.
is. I know a lot of people won't agree with me on this. Is the golden age of comics style Joker, where the Joker isn't some sort of critique on Batman. The Joker is a an actual self-actualized character that has motivations such as wanting to get a lot of money and taking over the
Get out
city,
of the
things like
ghettos.
that. Where he's like a classic gangster. Um,
Yep.
that's the Joker I like, uh, and and that's why I like the 1989 Batman movie because he's not some sort of
Good
weirdo
for you, man.
that
Good for you.
that's kind of weird. But that's
Weirdo. That's kind of weird.
yeah,
For
weirdos.
me, I like a lot of the Jokers. You know, a lot of them because they're hilarious and they're on cocaine, which is really cool. So yeah, but I don't really get the whole murderous, psychopathic tendencies for clowns nowadays. Like, what the happened? Like, you take clowns, some of the most lovable motherfuckers, and just turn them into murder psychopaths for giggles. Like, I don't get why, but okay. Like I said, I don't ask questions, but I do get weirded out.
Yeah.
All right, hit me up with that invite. I
All
got
right.
that deck on point.
All right. I'll try my Killing Blow deck because I know my other deck, the all charge,
Yep,
it just rushes you
all
down, and
charged.
I know your deck isn't suited to that. So play a deck that's a bit different. This deck is a bit of a slower deck that's not designed to
Oh,
rush
so
you,
you do want?
but
Okay, so you do not want the thick females. Is that what you're telling me?
no. I'm saying I'm playing a different
You
deck
there or
because your other deck is very
yeah?
weak to the deck I was using last time. So I'm using a different deck now so that it doesn't wreck you as hard, maybe.
Yep,
Because you were
wrecked.
getting
The
wrecked
niggas
pretty
getting wrecked.
hard. And
Yep, questionably. But do not worry. If we were playing the Hearthstone game, I would have beat your ass.
yeah,
Even though I just started 2 days ago. but your boy knows how to pick up the grind. He's played too much Hearthstone to stop losing.
Yeah, you like Hearthstone? Do you
Yeah,
like
it's kind of fun. It's
do you
kind of
like
fun. The problem is that it glitches half the time.
do you like the
So
plot, the lore,
the plots
the
of
background
Hearthstone.
story of Hearthstone?
I never saw it, but
No,
I did see some
it's World of
trailers.
Warcraft. That's what it is. It's Warcraft.
Okay,
That's the
good
background
to know.
story. That's it. That's all it is. Okay, just so you
Okay,
know.
is the match started yet? Because I can't tell. I muted the shit out of the game so it doesn't
Did you get
glitch
the
like
invite?
that. Yeah, I got you.
Okay.
So I can't play the thick females. Is that it?
No,
Or
no,
should I
you
play it?
can. You
Because you
should.
confused me.
You
All
should
right, I'm
play.
playing the thick females.
Yeah.
Okay, just remember, remind your boy when his turn is up. You know what I'm saying? Don't
Okay.
cheat.
All right.
Because I'm looking at gay furries over here, and yeah, just very distracted.
Very distracted. Wait,
Yes,
you like gay furries?
I'm down with the gay lording. You know, like you already know this.
All right. So, what do I kill here? So, you've got the
Nothing.
Bromich. You've got
Kill none of them and leave them all to live happily ever after.
this is an overcharge. That's probably not going to happen and that's
Hmm.
just a give flying. So, I think Bromich might actually be the target here, which is very interesting because he usually isn't. But let's do that. Bam.
Got some
There you go.
thickness over here. Damn, all sorts and all
Okay.
types.
So we've got
Questionably sus.
a solitary.
Solitary confinement.
Man, I'll do this. We'll see what happens. We'll see.
Do you like Digimon or Pokemon in any way?
I used to collect Pokemon cards, but I don't anymore. Um,
He does not.
uh,
He has lost faith in the
I
Pokemon.
no, yeah, I have lost faith in the Pokemans. Uh, I do have a very large Yu-Gi-Oh card collection though.
Ah,
Uh,
yes, classic. So reverse me. I have a lot of
didn't
Pokemon,
didn't look at it. He
but
was
no
flying.
Yu-Gi-Oh.
All right,
Mm.
could
You know,
be.
I got a
Yeah.
question for you, my boy. Do you appreciate the game?
Which game?
No, damn it. Do you appreciate the gay lording, nigga? Like, do you appreciate the gays? Because I'm looking at stuff right now, and it's very lovable. It's very family friendly for some weird reason, and it's very appreciated. You know.
Yeah. Is that what you're telling me?
Yep. Just I'm looking at DeviantArt. You know what I'm saying? And I'm looking at a very questionably high amount of gays. I don't get why that's the first result,
Because it's
but I do
DeviantArt.
appreciate it. It's Deviant. I'm not surprised, but yep. Uh,
But
okay,
man,
let's see.
Razio the
Mm,
Solitary is a very great card to have. Uh, he's very good. But now he's dead.
mm. You
You can,
know, this reminds me a lot of my friends. We used to hang out piggyback riding on the weekends.
yeah,
They were very gay, but again, when you're blackout drunk, have partying, we're partying too hard, and then yeah, it's respectable. You know what I'm saying?
and
Speaking
let's
of which, have you ever had to do that?
do what?
Piggyback one of your guy friends to his house
No,
when
I
he was
have not.
blackout drunk.
I have not even once had to do that because I don't actually have
You are
any.
missing out.
I
You are missing
I
out.
don't actually have any friends that drink enough to get drunk. No, I never
Drink
get
enough
drunk
to
either.
get drunk. Okay, not normally drink. No, drink enough to get drunk. Okay.
Uh, Yeah, because a lot of the people I hang around, they generally think it's a bad thing to get drunk. So and so do I. So nobody ever gets drunk
Same,
among
same.
us.
Whenever I say drink, don't mean alcoholic. Just for the people that do not understand the reference. It's just that your boy drinks a lot of juice. You know what I'm saying? Just a lot of drinks that might be very questionable, but not very alcoholic. But it does knock the out of you. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you ever went to the countryside, right?
Yeah.
There are quite a lot of drinks that are like berry punch or something like that. The kind of stuff that doesn't have alcohol in it. Oh shit! I got the thick female. Hold up. I got the thick female. Uh, okay. Hold up. Yes, I gain extra resources every turn. Shit, I knew I got a good card when I showed up today.
Okay. I'm right now. I'm thinking of a play I'm gonna make.
Play of the game. Is it a play of the game?
It's not the
You know,
play
like
of the game, no, but it's
oh come
a
on, no
play.
Overwatch references, nothing. Damn, disappointment. Very disappointed, but not surprised.
This is a good one to do. Gonna do that, and you know what? Both of those are already taking damage, so I'll just get rid of this, and I'll get a bonus meme here, and
Yes, gotta get the bonus memes.
that's about 10. I can put this here. There's no problem, and
All right,
we'll just do that for now,
I'm
and we'll
done
see what
with the
happens.
turning.
Okay, you got Bromich out. That's nice.
For you or for me? Which one?
It's nice for me. Well, no, it's
Ah,
actually nice
yes.
for you, but it's also nice for me because, uh, so he's dead. Bromich is taking
Oh
damage.
shit. Yo.
I can do a board clear here,
This
but I
might
don't
sound.
really want to.
This might sound very sus, right?
Yeah,
But hear me out on this. Have you ever, right, went to a park, right, and ballroom danced because why the fuck not? You know what I'm saying? With another guy.
with another
Again, it
guy.
sounds sus. Yeah, it sounds sus. Just do not worry about it too much.
Okay, so I got a little. No, I have not.
Okay, missing out, but okay.
And we'll do that, and then we'll see what happens. I'll also put this out as well, just in case. There we go.
Hmm.
You're dealing a lot of damage, but I think I've got things under control now.
Yep. Think or you know. Which one is it?
Well, we'll find out what happens this turn.
We'll find out next time on this episode of the Sus Podcast. Dragon Ball Z references.
Because if everything goes according to plan, then
According to the plan, okay.
according to the plan, then
Yeah.
I think I've got a good
He
chance of
thinks
winning.
or he knows. Yes, a good chance. Maybe not the best,
Not the best,
but
but a good chance. Decent chance.
a
Yeah.
decent chance. You know, he might overwhelm me with the niggas that he has on deck. Maybe not. Maybe a little bit sus. But I still play regardless because I do not ask questions. So yeah, yep. There it is. There it is. There it is. Sus. The sus combo is out in public. Hmm.
Boom.
All right. Let's see. Okay, I'm dead, but I do have backup plans.
You have
Yes,
backup
I got a good card.
plans.
Okay. I got a good backup plan ready. It might be sus, but do not worry about it. Okay.
Do that. And
Okay. I have a good plan, a good idea of what to do. Hopefully, I don't die.
do that, and that'll help. Maybe we'll
Hmm.
find out.
Yes. Okay. I played a trap card. I played a spell card, and I played some flame dawn motherfuckers. They might flame you, because they do know how to roast.
Okay, I think I know
Just
exactly what you
prepare to
did.
get burned.
You,
Do you know? Do you know the way?
I think I do. I think
He
I do.
thinks he knows the way. You know, he might know the way. Hopefully, he knows the way to the suburbs. So, hopefully, all right. Yeah, I think I'm good. I think I'm good. The problem with the thickness, right, is that you can't have more than one at a time because people can't handle it. You know what I'm saying? They can't handle the thick.
Yeah.
So yeah. Yeah, I can't play too many champions. But luckily, I do have like 7 of them on deck, quite literally, just in case.
Okay, whatever you say, boss.
All right, so time to pull out. Like I said, knows how to do that, just in case. Just in case. All right. Hmm.
So I can now
All right.
do this. Bam. And we'll get another lad out. And there we go.
Okay, I'm activating my trap card of Gaylording. It might work, it might not work. It probably does not work. It probably does do the nene, you know?
Yeah.
I gotta hit him with the nene, you know?
Oh, wait. I have a better idea. I'll do
Homeboy
this.
has better ideas. Quite the intense match.
And we'll end planning there. That's a better idea.
He has better ideas.
Fresher
He might
meaning.
have something to quote unquote roast me with. You know what I'm saying? But hopefully I have a backup plan. Probably not. Let's just test it. Yep, there it is. There it is. Yep, there it is. There'll be so many more demons. Luckily, I banished 2, so thank God, I guess. Okay, we're dishing out damage. We're taking damage, but we're getting it because anybody can get it. Oh shit! Someone's calling for me. Ah, all right. Can I leave for 5 seconds? 5 seconds. Damn, I almost messed up the words.
Yeah, that's 5 seconds, but you
All right.
better be back quick. I'll just take that down a notch. Or wait, no, that's gonna die. So I'll take this down a notch, and then I'll play. Actually, I should probably play Immortal Sorceress, and we'll get another lad out, and we'll put a little boy into the action. Actually, we'll put the little boy over here, and then we'll take some flying onto the attack. And I should probably extend if he doesn't come back. So I'll wait, and then I'll extend. But for now, we are doing some interesting plans. Oh, is he back?
Oh crap! I just got in here back in time, nigga. What's good?
Okay. Do your turn then.
Oh, you are finished?
All
right. Hopefully,
mostly.
he's finished his sets. He has finished his sets.
Okay. Just don't spy on me, man. Don't spy on me.
I'm not spying, I promise.
Okay.
But I'm doing very questionable things.
Very questionable.
Yeah, it's very questionable.
Because right now I'm
yeah.
I'm doing some interesting moves, some cool moves. Ooh, what's
interesting
that?
moves. Okay. He is trying to dish out damage to balance it out. Okay, respectable.
So you're getting extra resources. Meanwhile, I do a little weaken, and bam, that's dead. I didn't expect that, but fair enough. And now I've got the upper hand. Ha ha ha.
Oh, homeboy thinks he got my ass. It might be questionably, but no, don't worry about it.
And we're just gonna kill that right off. And
okay, unluckily for you, right?
Yeah.
Not luckily, unluckily for you, there's something called backup. So you know.
All right, whatever you say, boss.
Your boy can back it up. I was about to say a Lady Gaga reference, but no, that's too gay. What about you? Are you done? Are you almost finished?
I'm ending the turn.
Oh, damn, nigga, ending the turn. Tournament arc. style on that ass.
Tournament arc, yeah.
Crisply. Yeah. I got you. Do not worry about it. Hmm. Hmm. All right. Let's see.
Actually,
Okay, I got my lunch.
I'm going to
Right
resume
now,
planning,
fighting seriously.
and
Okay, gotta hold off on the gaze. Too much furry
this is
content.
obviously something that
YouTube
am
cannot
going to
handle
do.
it.
But if I do this instead, I think that'll be more efficient. There we go. Now I end planning. There we go. We've got it.
Oh, he thinks he got us, guys. He think he has what it takes. Do you know that you have what it takes?
Yes,
Do you
I
think
do
you
know
got what it takes?
that I have what it takes. Yes.
Okay, homeboy thinks he got what it takes.
Yes, I
Let's
do.
test that out. I'm telling. Let's test it out. Something happened. Hold up. Oh shit! I can't play one of my soldiers. Shit. Never mind. This might be not as good as a plan that I had before, but hopefully it might work.
All right. Whatever you say, boss.
Hmm. I'm gonna remove one, kill one. You know what I'm saying? Like,
You
and
killed the
then
one that I
probably
didn't
hit you.
want you to kill. That's kind of bad for me,
Yeah, I
but
was trying to hit you for that good damage, but damn, didn't work out as well. Your boys were smart. They took out one of my warriors.
okay. Here's what I can do. I can do this.
But can you do this?
Yes, I can. And I might as well,
Memes.
if this is going to
Might as
be
well.
the uh the round winning kill, I might as well do one of these. Uh,
Gonna summon everything you got.
and we'll do that.
Homeboy is thinking of summoning every damn nigga he got.
And
I
then we're
might
gonna
be
send out.
really threatening to him if that's the case.
Actually, I don't even have to do that. I can do this. I'll just do a little quick kill on this, and then we'll get a little extra lad. And I've spent all 10 points. Very good. Good value.
Yep, same here.
All right. So you bring in the lads, and then here, wait for it. You pull out one of my guys, and now I deal 4 damage to everything, and then I kill that guy. Now the board is clear, and then I hit you, and you're dead.
Yep, there it is. Well, I took another L, but do not worry, guys. This is the norm. If we're playing something else, I would have totally won. And it's a weird flex, but okay.
Okay. So, what do you think was the main strategic turning point of the fight?
I don't have an opinion on that, really.
Okay. I think
you kind of just overwhelmed me with enemies on deck.
Yeah, I think what happened is that I started producing the flying demons, and since you had some flying, it was exactly what I needed to block your flying. And
Yep, and then all hell broke loose.
yeah, um, quite literally
Okay,
because the card I played is Hellmouth, but
yeah, that's the reference.
yeah, but the deck I was using actually doesn't have a lot of character cards, so yeah.
Okay, there might be a problem.
What's the problem?
Okay, looks like the computer, right?
Yeah.
I overloaded it with the gaze, and it cannot handle that, so the game keeps glitching like shit. But we might be able to play another match.
All right.
Hopefully, if the game doesn't just die on me, it cannot handle the gaze. So, you know.
All right.
I have literally over 500 pictures. So, yeah, maybe it can't handle the masterpiece that is the gaze.
So, are you going to be playing with the same deck?
Maybe.
Maybe.
I don't know actually, because I usually just pick random.
You random. Wait, is there a random button? I don't think there is.
No, there isn't. I just play randomly. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes I pick this, sometimes I pick this. Not really
Okay.
a strategy to it.
All right, I'll play something completely different then. Here we go.
It's completely different.
Are you ready?
Did you invite me?
No, I'll invite you now.
That's funny. It's like, are you ready? But then you didn't even invite me, so
Well,
how am I
I'm
ready?
saying, are you ready to be invited? Because I
Yeah,
know
yes,
sometimes you might be
because no,
busy changing something in your
no,
deck
no,
around.
no, don't worry about it. I'm just looking at gays. I'm always busy, but always doing the right, or having fun,
Okay, I
watching gay stuff.
I oh, that deck. Okay,
I actually don't know. I just kind of clicked and then left. It's just I just did that with closed eyes.
okay. So I'm going to
I
pass
think I'm gonna
my
pick one of the the ones I made.
I'm going to pass my
Ooh,
first
actually, I
turn.
have a question.
Yeah,
I have a question. What's your opinion on double dates? Just as a thing.
double dates. Um,
Yes.
I've never done a double date.
Good for you. You
So
actually survived something. Thank God.
oh, you use your really thick deck. I see, 75 cards. Man,
Yeah, I don't know. I just pick randomly.
I made 100 card deck once. But that stuff. There we go. And he's
It was
dead.
too thick.
He sent a
It
man
was too
out.
thick, right?
It, it,
Immediate murder. Immediate murder.
okay, so what do I do? I could send
You
out
know
one of
what's
these.
really cool,
I
in my
could send out
opinion,
that.
for double dates, right?
Yeah.
Is the one where either they're both gay or no one is, which is hilarious. By that I mean, right? It's either a normal double date or literally the entire place is male or female. I don't discriminate. In fact, I prefer it. Maybe I've seen that once. It was hilarious. Like I was hanging out right with the homeboys, right?
Yeah.
And then we just saw a double date across the table, of course, and it was all guys. And then because they were doing some very questionable things, right? We didn't think too much of it because I mean, why the fuck would we do that? We do even more sus things, and we aren't even dating each other. So yeah, so we do some very questionable detective work. It's very questionable because it might be illegal, but hey, research. You know what I'm saying? Like we gotta have the research.
Yeah.
So yeah, it turns out, right? It was a two-way double date.
A two-way double date. Rubber baby buggy
Yeah.
bumpers.
Yep. Straight up. Two things that were unique about this one, right? Number one, right?
Yeah.
Everybody was getting it. You know what I'm saying? Like the compliments, the quotes, the laughs. Everybody was getting it. You know what I'm saying? Because usually it's awkward.
Very awkward.
But considering everybody was getting the D, everybody was getting it. You know what I'm saying? They were even implying, hey, how about instead of double date, like all four-way, where I'm about to say something, but you get the idea, like a literal four people session. You know what I'm saying? And I was dying of laughter out in the other room
Yeah.
because it was hilarious. Man,
Okay.
it was like the gayest shit around. But you know what happened in the end?
What happened?
Do you want to know?
Tell me, man.
We joined, like straight up. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't worry, nothing questionable. We promise. But definitely joined in on the conversation
Okay.
because it was hilariously rare. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. I think I should start doing some interesting plays
We
here.
talked, we hanged out. Turns out that the two of the guys, right,
Yeah. Get rid of
were
that.
what was it called again?
Gay?
Oh yeah, that I know by heart. No, I meant something completely different. See, two of the guys, right?
Yeah.
They were what is the word again? Ah, yes, they were dating, right? The
Yes.
other two were not dating, but we're smashing instead. And I'm saying like friends with benefits. You know what I'm saying? That type of relationship, which was hilarious.
Yeah.
So we were like, okay, because remember, I taught my friends to not ask questions, no matter what the situation is, because we do not want more info than we already have. So we're just kind of chilling, you know what I'm saying? And then something funny happened. You want to know what funny? Well, what's funny? The thing that was hilarious that happened.
What happened?
Uh, we were right talking about whether or not, you know what I'm saying, those guys were going to do anything later. You know what I'm saying? Like at night, they were like, yeah, sure. And they're like, "Do you want to hang out for the day?" They said, "Yeah." Right? We showed them around the sites. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Cultural appreciation and all that. And then what happened was hilarious afterwards. We took them to the wildlands. At least I call it the wildlands. You know, nature preserves and stuff, right?
Yeah.
And they were enjoying themselves. Surprisingly, they were getting it. You know what I'm saying? They were happy. It was fun. And they just told us, hey, you know, it'd be cool. Like, yeah, sure. What up, Pam? It's like, could you, after we're done here, just show us in the nearest motel room? I was like, one, that's sus. Two, how the hell would we know? I mean, we might be sus, but we ain't that sus. I took it a bit of offensively because those things don't exist here, right? And then
Yeah.
third, I told him, I understand, but like those things don't exist here, so it's like disappointed. It's like don't be disappointed. You know what I'm saying? Like I understand, but at the same time, like nah, none of that bullshit. So we hit him up with the what's it called? The switcheroo, where we told him there are places here, but aren't in the same vein. But they were cool with it because as long as they get to smash, it was cool with them. So I was like, okay, that's sus, but I understand. Hold up, hold up. Let me try something. I keep switching between the game and the story. So we were having fun. And I just showed them to a random hotel, and they're like, "Okay, thanks." And I never saw them again. But the day after I showed them, right, I
Yeah.
went to that hotel myself to say hello, just hang out, right? They dipped. They straight up left the next day. Do you know why?
Why? Why would they
Because they
dip?
were getting it to the point where the manager either kicked them out or had to kill them. Because, you know, sometimes when you bring blue lights to the place, you know, the thing where it's like the room is dark, so you're bring a black light or something, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he regretted working there. And then he quit. I dipped, and then we never talked about it until now. That's is a freelance story for you guys. So if you want more details, just hit your boy up tomorrow.
All right.
I know
Whatever
what
you
this
say,
has no
boss.
words.
Whatever you
Yep, I
say.
know what this has no words.
Yeah. Gonna.
Yeah, I get into a lot of shit. Yeah, I get into a lot of trouble. Luckily, it's always self-inflicted, which means if I want to dip, I will dip. You know what I'm saying? Like if I want to run away, I will.
All right. Whatever you say,
So
boss.
I'm never entitled to stay there or insisted to stay there. I always run.
Okay. This is gonna be an interesting turn.
Yep, Kiki, do you love me has an entirely other meaning.
Okay.
Do you try the Kiki challenge?
Do I try what?
The Kiki challenge. I think it's very hilarious.
I don't know what that is.
Oh yes, something that Anavultus somehow does not know that I do. What a shock to the entire universe.
Big shock.
Yes, big shock.
Big shack.
Big what? Big Shack. Who's that?
Oh, don't worry about that. It's
Oh, okay. I will not ask questions.
all right.
Whenever Anavultus says don't worry about it, then it's probably something I should probably not ask. Stay far away from. You know what I'm saying? Hmm. I'm pretty sure I'm on some sort of FBI list by the end of this week, man.
Why do you say that?
Uh, I don't think you want to know.
All right, whatever you say, boss.
Yeah, let's just say I got some incriminating stuff going on right now.
All right, so let's calculate this.
Okay, so
Plus
my
two.
question, right, is who the hell is winning at this point? Because it just seemed like we're just playing a moral fight
Uh,
and everybody can wreck.
I'm winning. Look at your morale.
Yep, looks like it, man.
Your morale's so low. I haven't
Yep.
I haven't even lost a single character yet. You're just
Good for you, mate.
attacking and attacking into my wall, and because I've got the Kung-Ji, everybody
Yeah.
rotates around, so none of them are dying. They all just go to the back and then heal up. Uh, oh, but now you're doing it serious.
Sounds like cheating, but okay. Hmm.
Okay,
You know
we're
what's funny?
actually reaching the front lines now. But
You want to know what's very hilarious?
oh,
What, are you losing? Is that why she
no,
can't speak?
I just got
Damn, is he
one
taking it now?
that is ultra powerful right now.
Oh, damn it. Okay.
No, it's all right. Don't worry about it. Nothing to worry about. Oh, by the way, I also have Ao Shun Dragon of Wisdom that's going to start killing you. Just to let
Yep.
you know.
Just to let a homie know, you know what I'm saying? You gotta let the homies know what's good in the streets.
Put this
What's
up front.
probably also good under the sheets. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't ask no questions.
And, well, we'll see what happens. And I guess what I'll do
Yo,
is I'll
I
also put
got a
this up
question for you, fam.
and I'll activate. Yeah?
What's your borderline? Ah, la blush. Niggas yelling outside there. All right. What was my question? Did I ask already or
You
not?
did
I
not
lost
ask
track.
any question.
All right. Yes, I did. Oh shit! I think I took an L. No, wait, hold up. Yep, taking an L. I only got 8 morale left. Damn, nigga,
Yeah,
you spreading everybody's cheeks. Damn, like
you better stop
getting taken.
attacking, otherwise your morale is going to be gone, and soon your health is. Oh,
Yep,
wait, hey,
yep. It's already
I've
gone.
got
It's already gone.
I've got the glorious warriors that eat 5 of your morale each turn. So with 8 morale left at the end of a turn, that's 10 morale coming down. So that's a win. Uh, there we go.
Okay. Oh yeah. So, question. Yes, I forgot. So I was gonna ask you, what is your borderline? Yeah, that's the question.
What is my borderline?
Yeah, on friendship, because mine is pretty jacked up. Yeah.
What do you mean?
Uh, I guess the sus meter is probably a better reference. The difference between when it's sus, when it's super sus, and then it's straight up gay. Yeah, that thing. Yeah, that thing.
Um,
Um, do you want more context? Probably new.
more context.
Uh, okay. Basically, right? You know how people have different grades for friendships, right?
Yeah.
What's that to you? I guess because for me personally, I think it's gone down the deep end now ever since we started this podcast. But yeah, so I guess just your boy needs some context.
So different levels of friendship or what?
Yep. Or I guess your grade system.
My grade system.
You know me, right? I got the sus meter where I hang out with friends and then I do some sus stuff and then straight up get that kind of situation where there's different levels of how gay you can get before you're just straight up gay.
Yeah. Uh, I I don't do sus stuff with my friends, so
Good to know. Good to
yeah.
know. At
So there
least
you
you
go.
survived me The never-ending wormhole that is the sustenance. Once you go down, you can't go back up. It's exactly like what's it called? Exactly like anime. Once you start, you can never leave. So yeah.
Yeah. I,
For me, I think you already know. So yeah.
yeah.
Do you want to start another match? Oh wait, hold up. I think I got a what the hell?
A what?
Bronze medal. What do you use a bronze medal for in this game?
Um, you eat it. It's very edible. It's I think it's very delicious. People should eat more. Maybe that's not what it's used for.
I would beg to differ because it sounds like a lot of fun.
Yeah. You
Yep.
ever had a piece of bronze in your mouth?
Um. I no comments. No comment. Yeah. No comment.
Uh,
Okay. I think I might have overdid it.
why? What happened?
Yep. I fucked it up. What?
What
Huh?
happened?
What? Yeah. What up? Well, let's just say I have over 1,000 pictures, and I think I overdid it on DeviantArt, man. Uh, okay, definitely on an FBI watch list
A
at this point.
thousand
Definitely.
pictures?
Yeah, yeah,
Wait.
yep. Throughout the live stream, I was checking some stuff out, right?
Yeah.
Accidentally clicked the mass produce thing, which basically downloads every file. And I just accidentally downloaded 1,000 pictures. And a lot of it is not safe for work, and half of it is probably underage. So I should probably clean this shit up.
Get rid of
So
it
yeah,
fast, man. It can't
yeah, I
do it.
gotta do this shit
You
fast.
gotta respect the law, man. Respect the law.
I mean, the law is already on my ass for just being sus in general, and now I think they got enough information to lock me up for life. They were on my ass before, and now this is just the moment they're waiting for. This is I should probably start deleting this shit.
Just respect the
Hold up.
law.
Yeah, hold up. I mean, I'm not into lollyconing. I promise, I'm not sus.
You're not
Okay,
a
I'm sus,
you're
but not that type.
not a lolicon.
Yep.
Yeah.
Uh, yeah,
Not
yeah.
the lolly gang.
What type of shit are you talking about? But I think you may be having more info than I do.
Yeah,
Is there
I'm not
something?
lolicon either. Okay, I'm not.
Okay, just checking.
Okay,
Just checking.
I'm also not a brony. Just in case
Good for
anybody
you.
asks.
Good for you, mate. Good for you. You escaped the hell that is bronyism.
Yeah.
I think I might be getting too real with people online, and yeah, that caused some problems that I kind of want, but not really. You see, I don't mind getting problems, but at this point, I think I might have overdid it. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm too culturally accepting of everything to the point where I think yeah, that's why I'm in an FBI watch list. They're grouping me with very questionable people that I don't hate, but definitely do some legal shit. They just assume I'm one of them, and yeah, I should probably fix that. Yep. Okay, deleted half the lollyconning. Just
Half of it.
the half of it. Yeah. Let's just say the quotation marks are hard to get rid of.
Are you sure it's not for research?
No.
No.
Why?
What? No.
Why would it possibly be for research?
I don't know. You tell me, man. I'm not the one that downloaded 1,000 lolicon pictures onto my computer.
Listen, it's not my fault that the Brody fandom has too much fan art. Okay, all I did was look for furry fan art, mass download the shit, accidentally forgot that I had my mature thing off, so I downloaded half of the shit. You know what I'm saying?
Wait. Why do you
Basically,
have your
right?
mature thing off in the first place?
Yeah, I forgot to turn it back on.
Are you looking at sus stuff on your own? Is that what you're telling us?
Nope,
No.
definitely not. Listen. Let's just say, right,
Yeah.
that when I logged on this morning, it was turned on automatically, right?
Yeah.
Because I already told the goddamn servers I'm over 18, so they just turned it on for me, right?
Okay.
And the problem with that is because it's turned on and I accidentally clicked download, or I guess download link more accurately, right? It accidentally downloaded every picture that was in the front page. And because it was furry, and technically because they're furries, it's not lollyconning, half of the pictures were bullshit, and I accidentally downloaded everything. So now I just have to do cleanup jobs.
Yeah. At least it's not
Yeah, at
illegal
least,
Roblox.
yeah, that I'm not sure which is worse actually, that or the Roblox. Like I can't tell at this point.
Trust me, Roblox is worse.
Worse than Lollicon. Okay, good to know. Good to know. Okay,
As a true
that's news to
Minecrafter,
me. That's
I
news
gotta
to me,
say
mate.
Roblox is bad. Uh,
I never played it. I don't think I ever will.
I tried playing it
Yeah,
once. I had a collaboration with some people that played Roblox, and I tried playing it, but I couldn't get it set up right. I
up.
also knew a guy that made his own Roblox things. He's called Wheelman Forever. But
Yeah,
uh, don't,
good to know information.
yeah,
I might hit that guy up later.
yeah, he
Not for the things you might assume. Don't worry
yeah,
about it.
I know where he works too, but yeah,
Okay, so at least when the FBI show up and ask for directions, you know exactly where to point them out.
I know exactly how to dox him. Yes, uh,
Yes,
I got
good for
the.
you. Good.
I always get the docs on my collab partners. I got your docs. I got all the docs.
Wait, what? How?
I'm joking. I don't dox anyone. I never researched anybody's docs. I
Damn
don't
it, nigga! I
pay.
thought I was offline from the lollyconning websites. How the hell did you find me?
I don't pay people to get people's docs
Why
for
would
me.
Why
There's
would you
no.
pay it, nigga? You can just do it yourself.
You're right.
That's what I do. But
Yeah, that's why I don't pay people. It's because I do it myself. Oops. No, I don't dox people. I don't get people's docs.
don't
Uh,
worry, I myself do not dox people, but they sometimes be asking for it.
no, what I
So
do is
yes,
I
what he does
if
does.
if
What he do
I
does.
if I'm collabing with someone, I'll search them up on social medias to see
Good for you.
what kind of content they put out, just so that I know.
Yeah, don't look for me, please. Don't. You find 75 Facebooks, 3 Twitters, maybe 7 DeviantArts up. Yo, someone's calling me. Can I leave for like 5 minutes? I
All
just
right,
need to go on errand.
all right, go ahead.
All right, thanks. I'll see you later. Don't worry.
All right, lads and lasses. Today on the Infinity Wars, we're going to be opening a card pack. And what card pack are we going to go? Rebellion Pentapack, maybe? Ooh, could we get a Rebellion Pentapack? Or perhaps a Collection Pentapack? Who knows? A Rebellion Pentapack? Or a Collection Pentapack? Rebellion. I could get other packs. I could. Or a collection. Rebellion? It's Rebellion. Come on, guys. Gotta get me some cool stuff. Yep. There we go. Here we go. We're getting the Rebellion Pentapack. We got it. It's in the office, in the inventory. I know some people like to say inventory, but that's incorrect. Okay, from years and years of playing RuneScape, I finally figured out it's pronounced inventory. Okay, so we only got one special here, but let's see what we got. We got a Dust to Dust classic. Uh, we've got a Rapier Fanatic. That's a cool one. A counter spell. That could be interesting. And we've got a Defiant Engineer. Ooh, when Defiant Engineer is removed from the game, all characters in your support zone gain +1/+1. That's an interesting +1/+1 for only a 2 cost. That's pretty good. Also 4/8 means he's kind of tough, but not really tough. So that's actually a good shout. And what do we have? Helix Worm. unstoppable with reach, single purity for Warpath, which is pretty good. But we did get what seems to me to be a gold one, which is always very good. And uh, it's well, when it dies while deployed, it creates two 12/12 worm characters, one with unstoppable and one with reach. Mmm, sounds delicious. And you know what? That sounds like something I'd like to maybe build a deck around. Uh, but the real problem is getting to the point in the game where you actually get to play it, and
Yo,
that's
Anavultus, I think I'm back. You there,
yeah,
fam?
yeah. I'm here.
Yeah, my TV just took a nap. I think it might have missed me, maybe.
Your TV.
Yep, it turns off whenever I leave the house. Even if I turn it on, it misses me too damn much. So, what you doing? Unlocking packs?
I opened a pack since I had 3,000 infinity points. I decided to buy a
Oh
little pack,
yes, of
open it up,
course. Then they get it's
uh,
always stacked.
do a little dance, make a little love, get down tonight. But
Well, what?
that's
What you doing?
no
What you doing
nothing.
on the
Nothing.
weekends?
I'm not doing anything.
Okay, just making sure, fam.
No, I'm not sus. No.
Uh, yeah, I mean, if you hang out with me, you probably kind of are at least getting some vibes of being sus. Usually,
That's
kind
what
of
you
have
say,
that
but I
effect
mean,
on people. You know what
your
I'm
words,
saying?
not
Like,
mine.
yeah, I know that. That's why I say it because I'm like, I can get away with this because I'm already kind of down the rabbit hole. So yeah, okay. Officially got rid of all the lolicon bullshit,
Okay.
but thankfully kept all the free stuff. So
Did
we good.
whoever came around see the lolicon on your computer? Uh,
Uh, yeah. Let's just say I got a false save for that. So luckily they did not see any incriminating evidence. Me and my computer are bros. You know what I'm saying? Whenever someone enters and it's not me, they know what's up, so they hide half of the shit. Yeah.
I'm just
It's
saying,
like
man.
it's like the iPhone thing when it recognizes your face, right? I kind of have prompts for my computer, so when I don't activate them every 2 hours, it knows it's not me, so it turns off half the features. Let's just say it locks every file I have on my computer without the code.
Yeah, I'm not the guy that searches lolicon, so there you
Hey,
go.
listen, not on purpose. Okay, listen, I literally clicked furry, okay, on DeviantArt with the mature thing on by accident, not even my fault, and then the thing just downloaded all the files, okay?
Okay.
It's not my fault I frequent the website so damn much that it just downloads everything for me ahead of time because it assumes I like it, which is not wrong. But again, I'm not trying to go back to jail. So no, none of that. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, nope.
No jail. No
I'm
jail.
saying, like, here's the thing: the lolliconning thing only works because it's furry. You know what I'm saying? Like, because if you just draw it tiny or cute, then it's immediately underage, and the computer does not realize that. So it just downloads everything because, your boy likes cute. So when cute shows up, it downloads it automatically. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's not my fault. You know what I'm saying? But luckily, I got rid of it. So yeah,
Okay. Good.
no more of that.
Good job.
Luckily, no one showed up while I left. Otherwise, the cop might have been here by 5 minutes because we live next to a station. So it's like, yeah, they might have got my ass in less than 3 minutes.
Okay.
Nope, but I escaped.
Lives next to
One
the
more time.
station. That's a good info for finding the docks. Um,
Hey, listen. Just saying, if you dox me, man, and if you do that thing where you check out my Twitch streams and then just call the FBI or the military on me, I'm bros. So they already know that nothing's going down because they know the code, the sus code, which is if you hear loud screaming, then assume it's partying. If you hear a lot of questionable things, just assume it's me partying. If you assume lolliconning, then it's not me. So
yeah.
like they
Okay.
know what kind of
All
shit
right.
happens around here. So if you dox me, if they check the address and see it's me, they know whether or not it's accurate or fake.
Are you ready for another game?
Oh yeah, yeah, sure.
Yeah. Are you playing the same deck or a different deck?
I'll pick randomly, I guess.
Okay.
Just hit your boy up with that invite, my boy.
Okay, just a moment. Let me see. Is this something I want to use? Maybe not. I'll use the
You
I'll
know,
use
I
this
got a
one.
question for you,
Yeah.
Bam. Uh, what's your favorite video game character? Just as a heads up.
Video game character.
Yep. Or
Okay.
franchise. Franchise would probably be better.
Video game franchise. I would like. I play a lot of historical games and a lot of strategy games. So I'm thinking my favorite video game character would. That's an interesting question because I don't play a lot of games that have a lot of characters. Uh, but if I did play a game that with a lot of characters, I do play Skyrim, so I don't know.
Good for you. Good for you, mate.
We'll see. We'll see how things go. So let me just do this, and what do I want to weaken? We'll take this down a notch, and we'll unplan. That's okay.
You know, I'm reconsidering turning that shit off because yeah, not happening again. Okay, I'm turning this off. Thank God.
Okay, whatever you say, boss.
Yeah, yeah. Let's just say I almost did the same thing twice. Damn it. Okay, okay. Now, if I download anything by accident, then you know it's not sus.
Okay.
I mean, it's sus, but as sus as the furry can get. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So I saw you boosted up Luca combat mechanic, and at the same turn, I also pulled the attack down. So there you go.
Yeah, it's a kind of counterbalance the
So,
shit
yeah,
out of that.
little counter. Just got to make sure everything is balanced, man. And I'm a balanced man. I'm a Guffix guy,
What
and
what what is that?
don't judge.
I'm not
Guffix.
judging. I'm asking
Okay.
questions.
Oh no. Okay. No, I'm joking. I'm not a Guffix guy. I'm a Zaros guy. But no,
What
it's
is that?
RuneScape.
What's the reference? Need
RuneScape.
context.
RuneScape is the reference.
Of course it is.
Yeah.
Anything else that's equally related but not sus?
Um, Minecraft.
Uh, uh, okay, I guess that's good.
Minecraft isn't sus. Not
Are
very
you sure
sus
about
anyway.
that?
I'm sure. Yeah, come on, man. Just don't don't judge me, bro.
I'm not
Minecraft.
judging, but I'm definitely questioning.
I am judging you right now.
Why, nigga? I didn't do shit
I'm
yet.
judging you, man.
I legit
I
didn't
judge.
do
I am the
anything
judge.
yet, nigga.
I am the law.
You are the faggot.
I
Uh,
holy cannoli, man. Don't say that about me. It's not
Wait, what
nice.
does that word actually mean, though? I just assume it means a sus nigga, which is what I am. So, you know. So I just kind of kept throwing it around. What does it actually mean, though? Because no one ever tells me what shit means. They just say, hey, you've been sus. We're not surprised, so we do not actually ask more questions. You know what I'm saying? Basically, it means any level of susness that I already am or getting more of, they stop asking questions, so I stop getting more info. So what does that mean?
Well, the word faggot means a bundle of sticks. It also means
But why a bundle of sticks specifically? That sounds like a weird reference.
yeah. It also means in English schools there's
Yeah?
a system where underclassmen uh, are in some way uh, apprenticed or in servitude to upperclassmen, and so the upperclassman is called the fag
You mean the
master,
senpai? You mean the senpai thing that they do in
sort of
Japan?
like that. And well, it's a bit more complicated than that, but
Okay, okay, I guess that'll be for another time, I guess.
yeah.
As long
So
as it's not being racist,
no, it's not
then we good.
racist, not at all.
Okay, then we good. Then we good.
We're
Okay, then
good.
we good.
Yeah, we're good.
Because I don't want to be. Okay, is it just me, or do they keep giving me more sus bullshit, nigga? I turned it off. Why is it still on? God damn it. They know your boy loves the thick, so they just keep giving him more thick. Sadly, not the good kind.
Yeah, whatever you say, boss.
Yeah, just let's just say DeviantArt has gone down the deep end on the weekends. I don't get why. It just gets weirder every time I go to it. I go to it for inspiration, maybe some quotations and pen art to steal. So but besides that, everything else is just weird.
Yeah, but anyway, using the word faggot is
Oh, if I were
generally
leaving that for a different time,
no,
okay, sure,
no.
continue.
Using the word in reference, particularly to homosexuality, is generally considered to be an expletive. So
What's an expletive?
it's a word that is too strong for common conversation. So it's a word that you generally
Oh, okay,
shouldn't use.
that sounds like fun. Not really, but you get the idea. Hmm.
Moving this to the
Too
back.
sus for people to understand. Okay, good thing to know. That way I can stop being as half as racist as I kind of am sometimes. Like, not intentionally, but yeah, some people are just too fickle, I guess. But what the No! What type of bullshit?
What happened?
God damn it, game. The timer ran out because I was too busy looking at bullshit. I didn't even use all my points yet. I had a bunch of extra moves to play. Well,
Play
too bad. Looks like
this.
I'm playing this ahead of time, screwing your people over. Not sexually, we promise. Yeah.
If I do this, we'll see what happens.
Can you do this? All right. Okay. Raining men. Yep. Hallelujah. It's raining men.
Don't worry, I've got ways to kill all your guys.
He got ways.
Yes, I
Is it the
do.
dragon that's charging up to 80%?
Okay, so what
It
I
is, isn't
do
it?
is I do this. Is what? Oh no,
Nothing.
that's actually not it. It's something else.
Something completely different that you boy cannot predict.
Yeah, although
Like that hairline, you know
that
what I'm
does
saying?
give me a lot of strength,
A
but
lot of strength.
that's not what it
What type
is.
of strength, my boy? Like what type?
Too much.
So yeah, too much.
Because
So are you
right
just gonna
now,
nuke the screen? Because I need to know that kind of stuff ahead of time. You know what I'm
okay,
saying?
okay. What it does is I can turn all your everything that you've got into free flying.
Oh, okay. That's good to know.
Okay, and I boost.
Yep. Time to boost the shit out of everybody. Yep, there it is. Spread it, nigga. Killing everybody. Damn. All right. Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna
Not for
finish my
long, man.
lunch.
It's not gonna last a lot longer.
It probably will last a lot gayer. All right. So let's see. Gotta plan ahead of time, right? What are
Yeah.
you doing?
Don't stream stripe me if that's
Oh,
what
I'm
you're doing.
not stream sniping, fam. I'm just asking. Because, I kind of need some context when the screen is frozen. I literally have no clue what the hell is going on.
I'm just waiting for turn 10. Actually, more like waiting for turn 11. But once that comes through, then anything you've played doesn't really matter anymore.
Doesn't matter anymore.
Yep.
That sounds pretty gay.
No, it's true. Anything you play, if you don't win by turn 11, I'm gonna wipe the board. So
Ooh, he is putting on them threats.
it's not
Gay ass
it's not
threat.
a strong threat. It's just saying that if you don't win,
It's
if you
just
don't win, you're
paraphrasing. You
going
know
to
what I'm saying?
lose. That's the short end of it. If you don't win, you're
Yep.
going to lose.
So did you already end your turn or
Yes, I
what,
did.
fam? Okay, good to know. Just making sure, fam.
Just
Just
making
making
sure you're
sure.
not stream sniping, eh?
No, listen, I just ask questions.
Okay.
Rarely,
What have you
but I
say?
do. All right. Let's
Okay.
get on up. Jackie Chan reference.
Okay. Finally gone. Good. Good thing too.
Ah, you were too scared of the thick female, the thick May.
No, I'm happy to get rid of it.
Oh, happy. He is happy to get rid of it.
Yeah.
He does not want no D. He does not want no C. He does not want nothing.
Okay. So he's gonna stay there. That's fine. And we're gonna send this
Let's just say
in that way.
it's gonna start raining men. You know what I'm saying?
Whatever you say, boss.
Yep. Yep. Spread it, nigga. Hmm. It's quiet all of a sudden.
Yeah. It's an intense game.
Yep. Let's just say it's charged. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Whatever you say,
It's a
boss.
charged game.
Whatever you
Yep.
say.
Questionably chargeable. Okay, I can guarantee two things. Number one, I'm officially out. You know what I'm saying? I'm not making no more sus.
All right.
Questionably bullshit. I'm out, luckily, so nothing is getting incriminating. And number two is I'm probably gonna lose this fight. Damn, nigga.
Yeah.
Like gonna give me this L real fast. Nigga, damn.
Whatever you say, boss.
Hmm.
And next turn, I'm gonna start drawing cards too. So that's gonna be
Oh,
interesting.
oh, 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 hold up, hold up. Looks like he is plotting.
Yeah, I'm plotting.
It is official, my niggas. He is plotting to kill me. Or not. I mean, let's be real. He might have the guts, but he might not have all of the guts. You know what I'm saying? Because reference, reference to the show, guts,
Yeah.
which is kind of shit. Let's be real. The CG one is just getting out of hand.
Just deal as much damage to my fortress as possible this turn, and you'll see something
Oh, oh,
interesting happens next turn.
oh. Okay. He wants me to see something interesting. I hope it's not something sus. Because I do not want something to be too sus. There's sexually sus and there's confusingly sus. You know what I'm saying?
It's gonna be
So
confusingly sus. Very.
okay, good to know. Good to know.
Essentially, it means that everything you've done to me so far doesn't matter.
Oh, yep, that sounds like a quote from someone's about to break someone's bones.
Okay, good, good, good. Deal that damage, man. Deal it.
What? Nigga, stop it. Okay, you're sounding too goddamn gay.
All right,
Okay,
we're gonna do
you're
that.
sounding quite literally like you're enjoying this, which I think you are, but nah, I do not want to know, man. Okay,
I
don't,
am
don't make
enjoying
me
this.
want. Don't make me ask questions. God damn it, you know what I'm saying?
Gonna
If I ask
activate
questions,
that,
I'm gonna regret it.
and it's gonna be some interesting stuff happening.
Okay, he's plotting.
Yes, I am. I'm plotting.
The Stockholm syndrome has gone up, and yeah.
Yeah.
Keeps putting people on the damn bench, man. He's planning to probably ambush the shit out of me by turn. Wait, isn't it already turn 10? Considering we got 10 resources, or what turn is it anyway?
It's turn 11.
Oh, you said you were gonna kill me by turn 10, so it
No,
looks like
I
I'm still
said
alive.
I'm gonna end. You got to kill me by turn 11, otherwise I wreck you, and that's what's going to happen right
Uh,
now.
yep, he is plotting. He's probably making it sound very sexual, which confuses me, but I do not ask questions. I assure you, I stopped asking
Luckily
questions
for
decades
you,
ago.
you do get to, since you have the initiative,
Yeah.
your actions will resolve first, which is good for you, because it means nothing because I just undo all your actions. So, boom.
What? Oh, okay. I got you. I got you.
Yeah.
This isn't really that big of a problem. I
Uh,
mean, it's a bit sus, but it's quite alright.
it looks like a pretty big problem to me, man. I don't know what to say, man, but
Yeah, I mean, I got you, bro. But you catch my drift. It's still pretty gay. Yeah. Let's just
I'm just
play
saying it
Gucci
looks like
game.
you're having some problems here. Uh, I mean, I can't block any of yours since I don't have any flying, or I do have flying, but I don't have any in my hand. So I can't really do anything about anything you play right now, but it doesn't matter because
Yep, it's
I've
raining men,
I've
man.
got the
Let's just
stronger
say it's
board
just
now.
it's raining men. You know what I'm saying? It's raining all of the guys.
I've got the strong board.
Yep, he has the strong board.
And you're not even going to defend.
Well, I might have won if you didn't turn everyone into zombies that were also quite gay. So you know.
Okay, say whatever you say about your flying spirits, but it's not going to change the outcome of the game. Okay, so we're gonna play that in there, and I can still maybe do a Jinhai ambush just cause. Just cause I
Just
can.
cause, you know what I'm saying? Just cause, screw the
Just
rules.
cause.
Just beat
Okay.
everyone's ass.
And we'll do that, and we'll see. Hopefully I'll win. Maybe I won't. We'll see. We'll see what happens.
Probably. Probably will. Probably won't. I mean, it can go either way.
Yeah. I didn't get to draw any of the anti-flying cards, which is what I really needed, but
Just so you can, kind of rub it in. Classic. Okay, so it looks like I'm back to being sus because guess what? Looks like Tumblr decided to show up. Damn it.
okay, so I could play this and essentially just win the game outright because there's nothing you can do if I play
True, but
this.
yeah, you might as well take it easy,
But
or make it twice as rough. I mean, it sounds
and
pretty
I
sus
don't
already.
actually have
So,
enough points to play the card that I would need in order to stop you if you
hey,
were
look
to
at
deal
that,
full
one health
damage.
point left. Damn, nigga. Looks
So
like I at least survived a
I'll
little
just
bit
play
long.
the guaranteed kill, and I'll just dump everything else into the defense, even though I know you
Hey,
can't
hey,
doing
I got a
anything.
question for you.
Yeah.
Well, what if you say I have the thing that nukes the entire screen?
I would still win because I just
Okay,
no,
that's
okay,
making sure.
sure. Go ahead. I don't mind.
I mean, I don't got it, but you catch my drift. What if I did though? You know what I'm saying? Like
Uh,
plot
the
twist.
the reason I would win is because I've got a 10-10 unblockable that's going to come out and hit you at the start of the combat, which means you can't attack it with any spell you're putting out. Uh,
Okay, so he is plotting quite hard. He wants to destroy
Boom,
the
and
home.
that's 0 on your side, and that's a 20 on mine. But it doesn't matter
Yeah,
because the game's over.
yep, yep. There it is.
There you go.
Your boy has taken another L, but remember, it does not matter how many L's you take. The important thing is how many W's you can get back.
Okay, good. That's a good positive message you're putting out.
Good, because it just kind of made it up on the spot, because that's how I feel right now. So you're not taking all the L's, but hey, at least I got some W's on deck, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But the deck you were using was actually
It's
yeah.
hilarious. Yeah, go ahead, go ahead.
Okay,
Compliment the deck.
the deck you were using was actually pretty strong against the one I was using because your deck was all about growing big and
Yep,
and
the
healing
Hulk mentality.
and healing up, which is pretty good against my guys who just have a low attack in general. But once
Yep,
once I got rid of Luca,
May, the thick May. That is
okay,
what we call her. You got to put some respect on the name.
okay, well once I got rid of her, I I essentially managed to dominate for a little bit, but then you got your flying up, which was another problem for me. But
Yep, your boy knows how to bounce back. Luckily, not enough, because guess what? The game crashed. Yeah.
oh, the game crashed.
Yes, yes, it couldn't handle the thickness that was the furry art that I am currently looking at. Luckily, this time it's not incriminating because I turned it off, and as well as looking at the consent. So,
Yeah, it
yeah,
it was
luckily I
actually
don't have
pretty
to sound
close
any legal, sign any legal documents.
because
Thank God.
I had spent my anti-flying card early on against your Luca, and
Who was that again? Because I kind of either
it's
forgot
the
or
one you
stopped caring.
it's the one that you were boosting really hard at the start.
Oh, you mean the thick mini?
Okay, yeah, sure.
You keep forgetting the name, don't you?
I'm
Listen,
not forgetting
listen.
the name.
It's
I'm
it's
using the
it's
correct
May's
name.
cousin, and she is equally thick. So you got to put some respect on the name. Yep. Hmm. So what you want to do now? Because I'm kind of tired of getting my ass beat. So I'm just gonna. Plus the game crashed, so I'm just gonna completely dip out of there because I think it crashed again and
All right,
currently continuously crashing my computer. So
all right.
time to run.
We can get out of the game. But as a famous movie once told me, you gotta
A famous movie, not a person, a movie.
a famous movie told me you gotta get your head in the game, and
That, really, man, High School Musical. That's you go with the gayest movie you can find.
don't call High School Musical gay.
It's gay, nigga. We all know it. The basketball team. We're all on that day.
Zac
It's
Efron is a
official.
very good actor.
Are you sure about that? Like,
Yeah,
I still say that the music
I
sucks.
mean, let
Okay.
me be very clear here. I'm not a fan of High School Musical. Okay, I'm just
Oh,
saying
just semi
it's
fan. Okay.
it's not a bad movie. It's just not my kind of movie.
Same. I mean, it's not a bad movie, but I do have some gripes. One
Yeah.
is the bullshit plot. Two is the fact that the singing was pretty fucking gay slash fake. Uh, let's see what else. Oh yeah, half of the actors were decent. I mean, I'm hating on them. You know what I'm saying? But the plot still sucks. You know what I'm saying, like, you have the best actors, but if the plot sucks, everyone sucks. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. What about Mary Poppins?
You mean the remake?
No, no, the original.
Oh, the original. Damn. Okay, he's going to classic.
Yeah, classic Mary
Never watched
Poppins.
it, so
Yeah,
yeah, never watched it. So
yeah. So classic. The people say, "Oh, Mary Poppins, eh?" And that's what they say. And then they say,
I never watched it. It might have been cool,
yeah,
maybe. I do not ask
they
questions.
say,
So
"Oh, is that Mary Poppins, eh?" And that's what they say.
that sounds like the most racist English accent ever. Probably because it is. There it is. Yay!
Or should I
Oh,
say,
he's dying of laughter.
uh, I don't know. What the bing bong is going on around here, eh?
Yep,
Uh,
that's more racist. Go ahead,
yeah.
continue. Continue the
no,
racism.
don't worry about it, man. Mary
I'm not. I'm just
Poppins.
kind of enjoying the act that I'm watching right now.
It's like Harry Potter. In Harry Potter, they always say, "Harry Potter." That's what they
Oh,
say.
for fuck's sake! God damn it!
What?
Uh, guess what, Nate?
What?
Guess what? Try to guess what, nigga.
I don't even know.
Okay. I was like, okay, the furry ones have too much lollycarving. How about we switch it up? I went to MLP, and then more lollycarving. What's that? The bullshit. There's too many characters, man, in these shows. They got too many females, too many children. The fan art never stops. The fandom never stops. But as for me, I'm about to get dropped because, god damn.
Yeah,
No,
you're
no,
about
no,
to get.
seriously. I was just looking at fan art and just happened to find one that does lolicon. I don't even know how. Like, how the do you even do that? Like,
You're about to get
is there
dropped harder
no
than
FBI
Harry
agent?
Potter.
There are no FBI agents on this goddamn website. Like, damn, man. No control. All right. So what do you want to play instead? Because after the ass beating that I just got, I kind of
All right.
want to put some ice on it with something else or some fire. You know what I'm saying? Got to keep it lit.
Some fire. Okay.
Yep.
You want to have a little
Luckily, some
rap
chicken
battle?
maybe.
A
And,
rap
and no,
battle?
because you already know half the lyrics are just going to be gay ass quotes. No, 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 no,
No.
probably not.
No rap battle.
No.
You afraid of? You afraid you can't roast, man?
No, I can
You
roast.
can't roast on a budget.
What? What do you
You
mean?
can't.
Nah, nah.
You can't.
Everybody can roast on a
You
budget.
can't
You
cook
can,
a fresh roast on a budget, man. You gotta get
bro.
the
You're
expensive Gordon Ramsay,
okay. Okay.
creme
I'm
fraiche.
I'm gonna leave real quick because yeah. Luckily, I know how to block someone for life, so I'm just gonna block half of these lolicon motherfuckers on DVR. Give me a sec.
Yeah,
Okay, block.
block
You're
them.
blocked. You're put on favorites, but that's for a different time.
Oh,
And yeah, you're
oh,
blocked. All right, great, great.
oh, it's
Do not ask questions.
favorite
Okay.
lolicon. Okay. Uh,
Actually, no. It's just listen. Your boy loves the art. You know what I'm saying?
you love the
But
art.
sometimes the substance has getting real. I'm saying if you want screen share, I can put it on to see
No, no,
the
no. I
innocence
don't want
because
to
I.
see your lolicon.
Yep, he does not want to get in on this.
I'm not
Luckily, he
getting
does
in
not
on
want
that
the ass
action.
beating
You
that
know,
I'm getting.
I always say, oh, I always want a piece of the action, but that's one action I don't want a piece of.
Yep, remember, he ain't willing to get what I'm getting.
Yeah,
Good decision.
I don't
It's
want to.
just that you see, the thing is, I want some witnesses. So when I get framed, I got some backup.
Yeah,
But luckily, he knows what to do in these situations, which is to run, which is an accurate response. That's how I lived for
yeah.
so long.
I mean,
Yeah, seriously, if I did half as much shit as my friends continued to do, I might as be already in prison
I just
or
don't want to
worse.
catch ligma, and
Uh, Yes,
yeah,
he does not want you to catch no ligma.
yeah, no
Well,
ligma for me.
luckily you ran away because what I got over here is even worse. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So what do you want to play, my boy? Do you want to play that would you rather? Do you want to play dice games? What?
How
What?
about
Because kind of waiting. You know what I'm saying?
an art competition? We're gonna
Uh,
draw.
um,
Okay.
I'm just gonna lose by default, but okay.
Why?
You already know your boy does not draw. You know what I'm saying? Like I
Come
ain't
on,
about this
man.
life, nigga.
You're trying. I mean, you gotta
Nope,
practice.
definitely not. Definitely not trying at all.
You're not trying. Okay. You.
Well, I'm trying, just different versions of trying. You know what I'm
All
saying?
right. You're not even gonna give it a go.
But
Just
okay, all right. I'm gonna put some respect on the name, on the Anavultus name. So I'm gonna try,
okay.
but no judging. You know what
All
I'm
right.
saying?
All right.
Okay,
Here
so what do you want to do, nigga?
here's
Do you
a
want to just do the same thing we did with Luffy last time,
no
make
no
it
no no
cringy as
no
shit?
Luffy. Don't ignore Luffy. He's I actually got somebody favoriting that image on DeviantArt. Somebody actually liked it, which is makes me kind of happy. But
Wait, was it me or someone else? Because
I don't know.
I might have
It was
favored.
someone that isn't
Oh no,
you.
I did favorite your picture, but I was offline because I was looking at some shit. Yeah, that's why it
Yeah,
wasn't
but there was
clicking. I'm gonna
someone
do
else
that
that
again.
left a comment on how they liked it. But anyway,
Great. Did they say it was sus?
no, they didn't say it was sus. They liked it. They genuinely liked it. But anyway, I'm going to say the topic, the raison d'être for the image. It's going to be a mech design, not a
Ooh,
blueprint.
someone making mecha designs for your ass, or are we making them?
We're making them because there's nobody else to do them for us. So we're going to do some concept art. Okay?
Concept art. Okay.
Concept
Okay.
art.
Question.
Yeah?
Question. Can I go off the grid for 5 seconds?
Sure, go ahead. Go anywhere you want,
Not,
man.
not, yeah, I'm just remember, do not want to go back to jail, so I'm just gonna go off the grid on DeviantArt for 2 seconds. 2 seconds. Delete some stuff, right? Download some mech art, and then just yeah. All right.
Wait. No,
What?
don't download the
What?
mech art. Why do you need to download the
Listen,
mech art? Don't you know what a
because
mech
your
looks like?
boy. No, I know,
Okay.
your boy can't make line art with the mouse. It just
Okay.
does not work.
Okay.
It glitches harder than the goddamn computer itself.
You gotta
So
learn to
your
draw.
boy gets line art and then just colors it in the best way possible, makes it look clean as shit. Or I can just get Evangelion, you know what I'm saying, armor, the normal one, repaint it. Paint job like with cars.
Okay, if you want to base your design off of something, use the
Yeah.
image I sent you.
Oh damn, nigga, he got images to send. What? Oh,
The
you mean the
weapon
old one?
location.
Oh damn. Okay. Okay. I got you. I got you.
Yeah, it's not a concept art. It tells us where the locations of the weapons are, but
All right. This is gonna be fun. Okay.
but it tells you the general shape and size of a mech, but it doesn't actually give any detail. And it's not a color in thing, but you can use that. So
Okay. I'm gonna try. It's off the grid, but might as well do a challenge.
all right, so let me just switch over my window capture to paint here.
As for me, I'm gonna hit that critter on point. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna close the DeviantArt so no one calls the FBI on my ass.
All right,
And hit up that Discord to check out that file.
all right. I'll let's give us 30 minutes.
Let's give us 2 years to finish.
No, 30
I'm,
minutes.
I'm,
Do your
I'm just
best.
showing 30 minutes. 30 minutes should be good enough. I'm gonna use that
You,
art design, right? I'm gonna
okay.
edit the out of it to make it look. I might add some weapons, some gay lording weapons. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So
Yep.
if anybody's wondering here, I've never taken an art class. So this is gonna
Who does nowadays? You should have just learned self-taught all the way, nigga.
so this is gonna look kind of janky, but we'll you know
I've
if
never taken
anybody's
art classes or computer classes in my entire life. I was just learning that shit on my own, and usually I'm better than most people, mainly because they suck at their jobs.
if anybody has seen my um can I have a zdenk meme, then you know how my art style is. Okay,
Yes,
it's
it's
very
very cool.
janky. It's all about the detail, but it's
Oh, for a
janky
second, I
detail.
thought you were gonna say it's all about that bass. I was gonna be, oh yeah, nigga, me too. But nope.
No,
Okay,
no
as for
base here.
me and the way I make my art, you want to know what it's all about?
Tell me, man.
It's all about that freelance. You know what I'm saying? It's all about that free movement, all about that creative freedom. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yep, and it's all about that sus as well. Gotta make characters look gay. It's my style. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, I'm gonna.
Half of them are in fact gay couples. That is what I specialize in. So hit your boy up if you want some. You know what I'm saying?
All right, I'm just gonna do a little. We'll say maybe the width will. It doesn't have to be wide since it's a tall mech, not a wide mech. But there are wide mechs as well. Just so you know, I, I've done some background design uh, for mech types and mech weapons. But if you have any question about some design choices on a mech, please ask me because I can tell you what kinds of weapons would go into the slots if you want to know. But for now,
If you guys want to know all of the good details, just hit Anavultus up. He knows all the good shit. As for me, right? As for your
yeah,
boy, I'm just gonna use that layout you gave me, right?
yeah,
I'm gonna color it in, maybe put some finer detailing, right?
yeah,
I'm gonna get some mech weapons and then put them on the strap because technically I can use the one you gave me, and I am, but just a square doesn't really look cool as a weapon, so I need to put something on top of that shit. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
So I think I'm gonna put a thigh gap in.
Thighs, yes, thighs, the enemy thighs, yes. Respect,
Not
respect.
an anime thigh, but a thigh
Damn it.
gap
Okay,
because
disappointment then. God damn,
um
I was getting
because
excited. Now I'm disappointed.
well, let me be honest here. It's not gonna have reproductive organs since it's a mech.
I was not asking for that. I was not
I
asking.
mean,
Remember,
if you
fully mad.
want, we could have them have reproductive organs that don't function,
How do
but
you
are just there for
how do you
style.
do that
But
for a mech, nigga? Like, I really should start asking
but
questions.
no, it's kind of sus, so I'm not gonna do that. Uh,
Thank God, because God, not even I do that. Like, what type of gay shit is on your mind, nigga? Like,
no, no,
I know I'm gay, but you're trying to push me,
no, no.
man.
I'm
Damn,
a
nigga.
scientist, man. If I say
Scientist,
reproductive, I'm a
scientist.
scientist. Okay.
Basically, he's pulling most of this out of his ass. Yep,
Uh,
scientist.
okay.
Trying to
So
questionably not make it as sus.
what I'm gonna do here is there's gonna be a
What your boy's
little
gonna do?
ring here.
Some questionable things.
This here is the waist pivot ring,
It's waist. All about that waist.
and
Waist gap. Always got to be wide as shit.
because the mech can pivot to some extent, and then we're gonna have to think about the the pelvis and how the femur
Quotes, man. The
attaches to the
quotes.
pelvis. Uh,
Yep, the quotes. The quotes
and
are getting real.
the way I look at the bone structure, I would say it's a bit of a slightly the femur comes kind of up, but it also the top of it, the socket goes in diagonally to some extent. So maybe having a diagonal thigh joint may actually be what we're looking for here. So I'm going to get there, and the thigh joint is diagonal. Thigh
Holy
gap
shit. Okay.
coming up,
Yeah, I screwed this up real bad, just
and
like usual.
now everybody's gonna
Hmm.
say it already looks very janky, and I know it does. Uh, and then the connector.
Damn,
And
nigga, you making the weapons?
no, I'm
Okay,
not doing
respect.
weapons yet. I'm just doing the pelvis, the
Ah,
connector,
yes. Every time
and
the quotes, man. Every time. Uh,
maybe
that's for me.
that's
I'm
a bit
looking
too
for
far out.
weapons to add on top of it. Call that shit in. You know what I'm saying?
But
Got to get that sauce real quick in there, fam.
because mechs are largely solid, uh, and
Yep,
they
yep.
aren't
There it is.
compressible,
Hmm.
it means that there's
Hmm.
we have to articulate every joint externally
Ridiculous.
like an insect. So it's got a bit of an
Yep,
arthropod structure to it.
yep. Nigga is getting realer as we speak. That
So
scientific talk is putting me to sleep.
I'm gonna need a knee joint that also has maybe like the real human knee. There's a patella, and the knee sort of moves in an interesting way. And
Just remember, no, don't get an arrow in the knee. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, so
Skyrim weapons because you play it.
let's get a knee joint here, and
Hmm.
we're gonna have it be a slightly larger knee joint in sort of an imitation of a patella. Uh,
An imitation, expectation. All right, so I'm kind of almost done, or
and
slash
then
almost about
the
to get
shin,
that base. You know what I'm saying?
and then you can't see the joint where the foot attaches, but we've got a foot here. Uh, okay, and I know it looks very janky right now, but remember, I'm not a paid artist. Okay, I'm not
Okay, he's making excuses, guys. He's making them excuses.
classically trained, as they would say.
Classically trained. Don't need it, but definitely make excuses for it. You know what I'm
So then,
saying? Yep.
what we do up here
Anavultus is hitting him with them
is
excuses, my boy.
we widen up a little bit for the main body, and then we go up. Look at that. Widen
Up.
and up.
Gotta go up.
Now, the legs are probably going
Get
to be a
up
bit
in
wider than
there,
this
my
right
nigga.
now. The
Damn.
way they look is kind of janky as well, but we're going to fix that. And the arms are going to come out on the side.
Pause. Pause on that. Just pause on that.
All right, whatever you say,
Pause on
boss.
all of that, my nigga.
But for now, let me just round out the torso, or maybe it should have a bit of an come up and then link a bit higher to the neck joint and then come down, and then there's the neck joint, and the shoulder extends outward from here, and we're gonna have the uh, the rotational joint for the shoulder and the rotational
Hmm.
joint for the other shoulder. But we also are going to have uh, the armor links up a bit like so. And that's the weapon platform for the shoulder weapon. And
Hmm.
then
Yeah,
the
I got a
arm
question.
comes down. Yeah.
Do you play League of Legends by any chance?
Uh, I actually have played League of Legends.
Okay, good to know. Just making sure.
Yeah, and I've made
I
a
made
video
I
on it
made a
too.
character. Well, not no C. I just kind of made my own art of a character. Just want to hear your preference. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. And now the helmet or the head style. Uh,
Why not just make it like Gundam? Usually that'll be cool, or at least as a start. You know what I'm saying?
Let me think. It's got to look pretty heavily armored, but it also
Mm.
needs to.
Because they will shoot you in the brain, like Pinky in the brain, my boy.
Maybe I'll do maybe an octagonal.
What even is that word, mate? Like word? What's octagonal? I really need to know right now.
Okay,
Like
maybe it's. Let
now
me
you
think.
piqued my interest.
Octagonal means an octagon, a shape that has 8 uh, corners to it.
Sure, you didn't just make that up.
No, it's a real shape. I've done my geometry class in high school. I know what an octagon
Okay,
is. Uh,
good to know. Stuff you learn something new every day.
okay, so
Well, that's good to know, mate.
it if it's an octagon, it's gonna have. Uh,
Octopus man. Yeah.
it's also not called an octahedron. I need to remember what the proper name for the shape is. But I'm thinking for eyes, it's actually gonna have multiple eyes. It's gonna have
Like a spider?
sort of like that. It's gonna have
Multiple sensors in different areas.
yeah, multiple sensors on the head. So we'll
Good
go
to know. Good to know.
there and
Hmm.
do another one there and
Another one bites
there.
the dust, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, another one bites the dust. Another one bites the dust. And maybe we'll do one here and one here as well.
I'm
So
getting tired, man. Scientific talk putting me to sleep, nigga.
so we're going to for
What the?
now.
Oh my god! Wow.
What?
Uh, nothing. Just something that happened that I'm literally dying over. It's hilarious.
So I got to think about the elbow joint.
Hmm.
This might be a bit high for an elbow joint, but
What
we'll
about the Iron Man one, where
work
it's
out the
based
kinks.
off the components? Should be decent at least.
And then here we're gonna have the crossbow. Of course, it's carrying a crossbow. So the crossbow is gonna be wide like that. It's gonna come up,
The
and it's
widest crossbow ever, man.
gonna have a bit down here and a bit up here where uh, it's also going to have an ammunition bit on top, and he's gonna have one of them on another one on this side is where the ammunition extra ammunition is held. The other hand is going to be empty, so you're gonna I'm gonna have to
Hmm.
draw a hand. I've never drawn a mech hand before. That's gonna be weird looking. But let me think. If I were to put down a left hand, it would look like that. So we're just gonna say the hand is down. We're just gonna draw that then,
It's pretty weird. Damn it! Looks like the thing crashed again. Damn it.
and just got a thumb as well
Hmm.
because he's
How's
shaped
your
like a
progress
human.
going, man?
I'm making progress. It's not the best, but it's at
Hey,
least
it's still better than mine.
Okay, and this is where the bolt comes out of that little bit. And now,
As for me, I kind of made this, and I want you to take a look at it real quick.
uh, oh, you're screen sharing on Skype?
Actually, no, not yet. Just looking for it real quick, and want your opinion. You know what I'm saying? I gotta get that opinion real quick. All right, I'm gonna just put screen share. How do I do that again? Oh yeah, here.
All
Okay.
right. I'll wait. Should I show everyone on stream as well?
Show yourself first. Make sure it's not sus or lolicon bullshit. Then maybe. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Okay. Okay. I
I
think
was going for some League of Legends. What do you think?
here it's still loading for me, and I'm
Oh, okay.
starting to switch over to your screen, and it's still loading. Still loading. It's gonna take a moment. Still loading for me.
How, nigga?
Oh, there
How?
it is.
Like where?
Yeah, that's
Oh, wait. Yeah.
okay.
There it is.
That's some interesting art. Uh,
What do you think? I got that League
oh,
of
and
Legends
now you're
character.
looking at.
That's over.
Okay. Uh,
What do you
it
think?
it looks pretty interesting.
I just
But
watched that new League of Legends trailer. You know what I'm saying? I was like, okay, I like the bow character. I was like, let's paint it over, see what it looks like.
is that
And
a?
what do you think?
It looks pretty interesting. But
What?
I got a comment here. Is that a panty shot? I
What?
think
Where?
it's
Nigga, damn, where?
just
Did someone comment or are you asking?
no. I'm asking because it
Oh, I
looks
was like,
like
comments. I was like, check the comment. What?
no. I'm
Oh,
commenting.
this?
Uh,
This? Yeah, I don't know. I just kind of looked up League of Legends, and
no,
yeah,
no, no.
this was the
I'm just
first one.
saying that it looks like their skirts flipping up a bit. Is what I'm saying.
I Well,
Or her
this is the
skirt's too short.
original one,
Is
so I'm not sure what
uh,
this area is for. So I just assumed that's what it was and painted it accordingly. Like, what am I?
yeah,
Can't just
just
delete
saying.
that part. You know what I'm saying? Like, what?
Just saying. I'm just
So,
saying. Yeah, the skirt's a bit short on that one. I wouldn't want to enter into
hey,
battle with a skirt that short.
hey, that's literally what the gaming industry sometimes likes to do. I don't ask questions. They're a bit gay, but hey, they love them females to be with zero armor. I don't ask questions.
Okay.
I think it's a bit stupid, but I mean, seriously, zero armor. How are you even gonna survive? So yeah, what do you think, at least, like opinion wise?
Generally speaking, though, I think it's a pretty good image. But uh, are you actually drawing right now?
Oh, the mech?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I did that, crashed, and yeah, so
Okay.
classic, I guess.
So I'm just gonna finish mine anyway. So
Yeah, continue with
here we
yours.
go.
I'll just hit that like button real quick.
This here is going to be a bit of a. This is not looking right, but this is
Actually, looks like a decent crossbow mech. You know what I'm saying? Like,
a bit of a. Okay, we're gonna. Okay, and there's gonna be the smaller crossbows on the shoulder.
you mean like the rocket launchers, or the
No,
one
no,
that
no, no.
fires?
This one doesn't have rocket launchers. There are some that do, but this one has a crossbow on the shoulder.
Okay, good to know.
So it's a smaller one though, so it doesn't deal as much damage. But uh, there we go.
Ah, damn it! Looks like some old women showed up.
Some
Great.
elderly women.
Yeah, the whole book club style situation
Yeah.
with guests.
Do you like?
Just if you hear a lot of noise, just don't question it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Okay. And now I need to do the chest weapons. Oh, and just to do this, I'm also gonna do a little thing for the back weapon. The back weapon is going to be a bit of a Warhammer Bec de Corbin, but you can't see it because it's behind. So maybe I should
Good
do
to
it
know,
a bit
please.
more diagonal. Uh, it's for when getting in close range, so that you put down the crossbow, you pull out uh, the Bec de Corbin, and on the chest, I'm gonna do a little. Uh, it's gonna be interesting. Let me do a little V here and a fault in the middle to have a bit of an armored cuirass shape, uh, as you do, and at the top two of from the 10 chest armor slots, the top two are going to be um, uh, these magic projectors. Uh,
Magic projectors. That sounds hilarious. Like
uh,
what? A hologram?
well, no. It's not hologram. It's for, you know, in this universe, the people can use magic, but a mech
Yeah.
is larger. So what you can do is you can amplify magic through a mech, and it becomes more powerful.
Okay, so it's like a thruster. I got you.
And well, not a thruster, but the
I got you, but I got the
the
reference. I got
purpose
it.
of the two is that one is for the anti magic field, so that if someone is close to you, they can't use the magic to affect your mech's immediate surroundings. Because although you can't attack the mech directly with magic because it's got a mech soul, if you get close enough, you can try to crush it with the air around it, or you can try to swamp it by destroying the ground underneath it. But the anti magic field is to prevent that from happening. And then the other one is for the um, the chaotic burst, which is essentially you can destroy anything that isn't a person or a mech by just
A
looking at it
screen nuke. A screen.
and shooting it. So what that does
Yep.
is that it destroys anything, and that's why people use mechs. It's because if you were to use a tank, the tank you could just one shot it with that, and it wouldn't do anything. Uh, but anyway, that's a
Damn,
general
nigga,
shape of
they
it.
having a birthday party or some shit outside. I'm hearing a lot of screaming. Was it picking up on your end? Just as you know, your boy needs some shoulder pads for noise reduction. You know the ones that they give to YouTubers.
Yeah, I am hearing something. So I'm not gonna put this on DeviantArt because it's not really good enough for me to consider it good concept art. But I'm gonna save it
Oh
for
come on,
now
it looks
as
good. You know what I'm saying? Like
a reference. Uh,
a reference. Yeah.
a reference so that if I can actually get some better concept art together, it's gonna work. But I'm gonna have to analyze anatomy a little bit more so that I can get the shape of it right. Maybe the legs look a bit spindly right now, so I'm gonna need maybe some
Spindly.
wider
That's
legs.
a word, man.
Yeah,
Spindly. That's a new word. I've never heard of it before, and since. So you know.
yeah. But so the way the mechs move is that they walk and they run like people would. So that's how they generally move. And there are exceptions. For example, a Lancer type mech, which is a bit smaller than this one, has some jet propulsion on it, so that it moves faster, and it's got wheels under the feet, sort of like skates. But most mechs generally walk and run. Uh,
Okay, good to know.
yeah, but for now, nothing in this concept art is for certain. It's all up in the air as to the design, as far as the design goes. Uh, but this is a basic design for now. I think the head certainly is going to take a different shape, and but that's what we've got for now. And of course, when it comes to shoulder-mounted weapons, there's going to be a larger variant of a crossbow called the Arbalest, which is
What type of name, man? Every time we talk, I just think he's talking some new scientific things that never existed
no.
before.
It's a real weapon. An arbalest is a stronger variant of a crossbow, but the arbalest,
Like what? Like something that's a plasma related? That might
no.
sound cool,
It's a
actually.
real thing. In the
Yeah, I
Middle
know it's a real
Ages,
thing. Like what type of crossbow Is it like an ultra crossbow? That sounds hilarious, man.
Well, it's just stronger, which means
Okay, it's
it's
just generally more powerful.
yeah,
Okay, so you give it even more hilarious names.
which means it's harder to load as well. But the arbalest for these mechs is going to be so big that it not only takes the shoulder slot in the say it takes it in a larger way than the little crossbows. So if you had an arbalest, it essentially would be like having a bazooka on your shoulder or something. So it would be this big thing, like so. I'm gonna undo
Okay, that's
that.
good to know at least. It sounds interesting. Maybe a bit
But
sus because type of gun is that, but
a,
alright.
a larger mech would be able to hold the arbalest in its hand the same way that this holds the regular crossbow.
It's like a giant cannon, nigga. Damn.
No,
Oh,
no,
okay.
it's a giant crossbow.
It's a giant crossbow. Okay, good
Yeah,
to know information. Yes.
and the little holes underneath the magic projectors are smaller weapons that fire in a more spring-loaded way. That and they are very close range weapons that you can really shred a mech if he comes right in front of you. But
Shredded cheese,
yeah, but
but with steel.
instead of these smaller weapons, you can also have grapplers, which can hold a mech in place if you are using a more close range combat mech.
Oh yeah, I know what type. I know what type. Yeah,
Yeah.
they're cool. They're kind of like crossbows, except you shoot it and you catch it, then they get off
Well, no,
guard.
no, it's not like a crossbow. It's more like a harpoon.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
I know what you're referring to. I named it something different.
yeah.
That's all.
But on the back, instead of the uh, the Warhammer Beck de Corbin that you have here, you would instead have for a closer range mech that normally carries a close range weapon in its hands. You might have a missile pod on the back, um, or you could also have a trebuchet uh, to fire.
What
And
what is that? That sounds interesting.
okay, a trebuchet is a type of a siege weapon that uses a counterbalance to throw a projectile at a large distance.
Ooh,
Uh,
okay, that's I guess good to know.
Here, I'll write to you what it's called uh,
In what Latin?
in Skype.
Oh, okay.
Uh,
Shredded chat. Wow. Okay. It just sounds like shredded cheese, nigga. Damn. Okay, it's called trub troublechit. Okay, that's
yeah,
probably a different language.
people pronounce it trebuchet though.
Troublechit. Okay, good to know at least.
Yeah, some people call him the bad neighbor.
The bad neighbor.
Yeah,
Does he mess with the wives of the neighbors or what? I mean, that's the only reason I would call someone a bad neighbor. But then I'll actually murder him. But you get the idea.
yeah. Uh,
What's wrong? Make you scared or something?
well, I'm saving the image because it's
Oh,
concept
okay,
art.
that's great. As for me, I'm
Yeah.
looking at some more incriminating
So I'm
evidence.
thinking the legs are definitely going to have to be a bit thicker, and the pelvis is going to be a bit smaller in the finished design.
Cool, that's pretty good actually.
Because right now he's packing a bit too much heat in the pelvis, and that's not the design that I'm going for.
Okay, good to know.
Yeah.
Hmm.
But on the shoulder, instead of the smaller crossbows, you could instead have a what I would call the a large repeating crossbow, or you could have a catapult as well. Uh,
A cannonball. How would that work in the battlefield?
how would a catapult work in a battlefield? Well,
Yeah, I mean it makes sense.
it's more for long range and indirect
Yeah.
fire.
Ooh, that sounds interesting. All right, good to know.
Yeah,
Getting more info today.
yeah, more info. So the reason why the ammunition I've put on the left side is because the right side is holding the crossbow, and in my opinion, the mech should not have to cross the arm fully over the body. I don't think that that's something the mech should be capable of doing, and therefore whenever he picks something up, it has to be on the same side of the body. So the crossbow is generally actually held a little bit more towards the center than I've shown here. Uh, but what happens is the left arm picks up the extra ammunition and puts it to replace the one that's spent. Meanwhile, if he gets into close range, what he does is he drops the crossbow and he either picks up the fighting pick that's on the uh, the pelvic weapon slot, or he pulls the larger Warhammer Beck de Corbin that he's got on the back.
Good to know.
Yeah. Do you even know what a Bec de Corbin is?
Nope, that's why
No.
I say good to know because now
Yeah.
I'm learning more words that either mean that either they're made up, completely impossible to understand,
Yeah.
or just I don't know what's this fucking with me. It's usually
Well,
all three.
like
Like it's
trebuchet,
literally all three of them. What?
Bec de
Yeah.
Corbin is a French word. It means the crow's beak. So
Crows.
if you see,
God damn! No wonder I didn't know what it was. It was French.
yeah, well,
My
if
weakness.
you see
Damn weakness.
if you see the beak of a bird, particularly a crow, just imagine a large piece of metal that's shaped like that.
Oh. Oh, okay. I got you. I got you.
So
Now
what
I
it
know
does
what
is
you're
you swing it in and it's like a pick, and it breaks through armor.
good to know.
Yeah,
Toothpick attack. That's what we're gonna call it.
yeah.
It's gonna be hilarious.
But generally speaking, the mechs are not going to have things like a falchion or a messer or anything like that uh, because bladed weapons don't really work very well against thick metal armor. And since most of the mechs are made of thick metal armor, it's not going to have much of an effect. So that's why they all carry armor-piercing weapons.
Oh, so it's anti-thick. Anti-thick weaponry. Okay, good to know.
Yeah, because they have thick armor, they need armor-piercing weapons.
Hmm.
Because
What about a javelin? That sounds like a cool thing to have.
a javelin,
Yep.
we could do that, but the problem with using a javelin is that we would need, uh, as opposed to, let's say, a dart. The problem with a javelin is that in order to pierce armor, these weapons are firing at a very high speed. So,
Like a torpedo. I got you.
for example, the crossbow has a lot stronger draw weight than the real life crossbows we have. So it hits a lot harder. So the problem with a javelin is that once you throw the javelin, it has a specific amount of speed, and that means that it can only hit things and damage them if their armor is thin enough so that the speed of the javelin and its weight will be able to go through it.
Yo,
Meanwhile,
I got a question, my
yeah,
boy. Is it okay if I leave for 10 seconds to get some bomb ass tea that I'm smelling right now? You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
go ahead.
Some people are making them cupcakes, them teas, them crumpets. It might as well be England at this point.
Yeah,
Oh,
Harry
you got your
Potter.
nuts? got your nuts. Don't question what I just said. You got them nuts that you keep talking about every time you eat. You know,
Uh, uh,
or
don't
you
worry
know
about it. Don't
the
don't
thing you
worry about
keep
it.
eating every time you keep saying ASMR or something. Oh, peanuts, peanut. I just called them nuts. Peanuts. You got some peanuts?
I don't have any with me right now. No.
Then take the time to go get some because I'm about to get some bomb ass cake. I'm out, nigga.
Okay.
I'll be back in 3 minutes.
Okay. Okay. So we've been going for about 3 hours now. So when he comes back, I think we're gonna wrap things up. Um, so let me see if I can find some interesting music to play. So let's see. Uh, let me get some tunes. Let's get the facts and logic fanfare out. Let's see some Ben Shapiro. Well, he's not in here, but see, there's a drum beat starts out, and it alternates to a different drum beat to keep things interesting. And then the brass band starts up, but there's also pipes playing. And what the pipes do is that they sort of contrast at the end of certain measures. And then we get towards the part where it wraps up at the middle of the song here. And then there's an interlude before the repeat. It's, of course, a fife and drum interlude, of course, because why not? And then the melody starts up again, the brass starts playing again. And it's got a sort of an upbeat, happy feel to it, while at the same time also being in a slightly, I don't want to say menacing, but that's sort of the idea that you're destroying people with the facts and the logic. And that's causing the song to have a bit of a menacing thing on the main. But we're about to head into the final stretch here. And
Yo, bro.
There it goes.
Yo,
here it goes.
You not hear me?
It's coming down. And then
You mute my ass?
the final finale.
Yo, did you mute me or what?
No, I didn't mute you. What happened is I was commenting on a song that I had written.
Yeah, I noticed. I was about to say, what type of song destroys niggas and pierces them at the same time? What kind of music you got?
No, it's the facts.
Now I'm interested.
It's the facts and logic fanfare, which is in honor of Ben Shapiro, who is famous for destroying liberals with facts and logic.
Facts and logic sounds like my kind of homie to hang out with on the weekends.
Yeah.
But does he roast them at the same time? Because if he pulls out them roasts, then he gains my ultimate respect. You know what I'm saying? Because if he can beat them with facts, logic, and roasts, then you already know what's good.
Well, listen to this roast, okay? He was at the Rally for Life or the March for Life or something in some place where they're going against abortion, and there someone asked him a classic question: if you could go back in time and you met Adolf Hitler as a baby, would you kill him in order to prevent the Holocaust? Because Ben Shapiro is a Jew, so and 6 million Jews died in the Holocaust, among other people. There's other groups that died as well. But
all right.
But his response was, that he's not going to kill Hitler as a baby because as a baby he's not the same Adolf Hitler that had killed 6 million Jews later because he hadn't done it yet. Okay? So what he was going to do was that he was going to take Hitler and just put him in a different home where he wouldn't grow up to be the person that later on did the genocide. And
That's pretty good. As for me, I
meanwhile,
would have just taken him in. You know what I'm saying?
meanwhile,
Like I'm gonna take him in, teach him how to not be
yeah,
racist, teach
yeah,
him the goodness of the roast technique. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
And then afterwards, just let him live his life.
yeah,
And if he did the same tendencies, then didn't shoot him. Like legit, shoot him immediately. Like no
yeah.
hesitation. You
But
start being racist, you
at the
get
same
shot.
time, at the same time,
At the same time.
his critics, what they were saying is that they would kill Adolf Hitler as a baby because of what he would do later, and that was their argument. In other words, and his counter argument pointed out that they were going that they essentially were would rather kill an innocent baby than look for other alternatives.
Yeah, that's when you call people out on their bullshit,
Yeah,
and like, yeah, makes sense to me.
and that's where they were, and that's how he called them out with facts and logic.
Facts and
Yeah,
logic.
because if you think about it, what determines whether someone is a criminal is the idea of criminal intent, which doesn't mean whether they know what they were doing is a crime, but more that they willingly did that which is considered a crime. So, if Hitler's a child, then he hasn't done any of these things yet, and he hasn't willingly committed any genocide. Therefore, he is not guilty under the law. Uh,
True. I
yeah,
mean, let's be real. You can't just kill a nigga. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Funny thing is, right?
yeah,
I actually do a similar thing with entitlements. People that are very entitled.
yeah,
I do a lot of the same things slash concepts with them, which is always hilarious because usually half of them end up dying by the end of it. It was very funny. I'll hit you boys up with the story. All right.
yeah,
Okay. One time, right? One time, right? Me, and some of my homies, right? Were at a what was it called? It was at a cafe, right? Right. Here's the
yeah,
thing. Some entitled ass female, right? Showed up, right? She showed up and wanted some coffee. You know, Starbucks. You already know the female's always on that Starbucks. Right? Here's the thing. She wanted to go get there and get some coffee. One problem though. She wanted it, right, to be free, right?
yeah,
And then when the cashier asked why, she said because she's thick. You know what I'm saying? Because she's entitled to stuff because she got lucky with her genetics. You know what I'm saying? And because the cashier was just like a classic nerd. You know what I'm saying? She's like, you should be lucky that I'm even talking to you. You know what I'm saying? So you already know what your boy did. I got up.
yeah,
I was like, yeah, you're being disrespectful to my homeboy over here. I do not appreciate it. She called me out on my bullshit by saying I look even worse. I was like, thank you. At the very least, I don't look half as bad as you are. And then she got mad. And guess what happened? She was like, I'm going to get my man on you. I was like, if a man is willing to go out with you, then he probably ain't even shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
straight up, ain't even shit. And then, guess what? She wanted to do that thing where women equality, you know what I'm saying? Because I dissed her man, she found it normal to try and beat my ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, try to fight me.
yeah,
But because she's female, I can't fight back. And here's the thing, though. Because this is Morocco, you know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Uh, we respect our females. You know what I'm saying? Like, gender equality up the literal ass. You know what I'm saying? We respect the females.
yeah,
So she thought she had everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got nothing on her ass. So what I did was quite simple. I was like, I ain't about to do this bullshit. And then I dipped. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wasn't about to fight. You know what I'm saying? But she did that drunk girl thing where she wanted to fight regardless because apparently, since I'm not willing to fight back, she can beat me as much as she wants. My homeboys, right, were about to jump in, you know what I'm saying? Because they saw the situation was getting out of hand. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? And the cashier was like, Nah, bro, we good, we good. We'll just give it to her or tell her to fuck off. We good. I was like, nah, bro, no, no, no. I'm gonna beat your ass too. I sure it's in his face. I'm like, I'm gonna beat your ass too right now. I was like, it's the principle that matters. God damn it, you ain't about to cower this shit. You're just making her look stronger. Fuck out of here, boy. You're 10 times better just for being a nerd by default. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't about to screw up to her level. You know what I'm saying? By downgrading yourself. So it's like, okay, okay. He did not want that. You know what I'm saying? He did not. He was like happy that I gave him some confidence, while also he didn't want to fight me at the same time. I didn't want to jump in because he was gonna get his ass beat as well. Because I don't hold back. So what happened was this female started throwing hands. You know what I'm saying? And I was okay. I was Gucci with it. And then she did the unholy sin. You want to know what the unholy sin is?
What?
She disrespected the country, my homeboys, my mom, and my goddamn state. You know what I'm saying? She disrespected everybody. And then I was like, I was giving her that Naruto stare. You know what I'm saying? That One Piece there with observation hockey / conquerors hockey, giving her that stare down. I was like, boy, literally, I said like, boy, you got 2 seconds, leave or die. And of course, she didn't leave, nigga. She did not take this shit any seriously. In fact, she was threatened, but used that as a buff. So if I beat her ass, just yell rape. You know what I'm saying? Like, she was like, I got this. I'll just yell rape. He gets accused. I get free money. That's literally her thought process because, you know, thick female, entitled. If I beat her, then I'm the guy who rapes. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's her plan. So, and here's the thing, though. Everyone who knows me, right,
Yeah.
knows that your boy is sus, but it's all real as fuck. You know what I'm saying? I'm real as fuck. I do not lie. And also, I do not ask questions. You know what I'm saying? If I'm going to beat your ass, I'm going to beat that ass.
Okay.
So, when I told her, you're going to die, she straight up threw me off. So, what I did was, I took this bitch out. That's real. She grabbed me, insulted my family. So, what I did was, thanks to her being thick, you know what I'm saying? Scrawny, no muscle, no nothing. I grabbed her by the neck. I was like, one more disrespectful word, and I will smash you. She thought I was talking about that shit. You know what I'm saying? Thought I was trying to smash. So she just started yelling rape. I was like, nope, not doing that. So it's like, fuck right off and let her go and told her to leave. She was like, okay, okay. Guess what she did? Walked out, right?
Yeah.
I turned around. She full on sprinted, opened the door, and hit me in the back of the head. You know what I'm saying? Like, it hit me, you know, the thing where you hit a nigga from the back because you're scared of shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So what happened was I turned around and I full on stopped giving a shit. And then my friends were like, oh shit, it's about to go down. Because when they know me. Okay, they know if I stop giving a shit, I stop giving a shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't care if the cops are here. I don't care if I'm the one who's in the wrong or right. You did not see any of the warning signs, so time to fucking die. So I grabbed her and choked her out again. And this time, I smashed her ass right through that glass stained. Is it stained? Yeah, glass stained door. And then, guess what happened later?
What?
The funniest part, actually. She went home crying. Got the cops and her boyfriend on my ass the next morning, nigga. Because you know I was there to pay the nerd because I was like, bro, sorry for the flash floor window the other day. Here's some money. You know what I'm saying? Like, here, treat yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I paid because technically I could have smashed her in the ground and nothing would have broken, but I purposely chose the door so that way even if glass hit her, it won't kill her. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to kill a nigga just yet. So she brings her boyfriend and the cops on my ass, and guess what type of story she goes with?
What?
Which is funny as fuck. Okay, she brings her boyfriend, who is surprisingly tinier than I am. Nigga, I fucking called it. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't even strong as shit. Who was nothing. He did that thing where the biggest bitches, right, are the ones that yell the most. So he just started yelling some curse words, saying some racist shit. It's like, I'm gonna beat your ass. Even though he knew if I threw one hand, he'll just snap like a twig. And of course, she did that. So she brought the cops and did that bullshit where she just falsely accuses me of random shit like rape and statutory suicide. You know, the bullshit crap. I forgot what the fuck she was talking about because she was pulling most of this out of her ass. So guess what happened later? I shot up to the police, right? It was one of my boys, because the homeboy knows what's good. You know what I'm saying? This situation is not the first.
Yeah.
Plus, he knows me, so he knows that I ain't lying. If I fucked her up, I will straight up say it. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if I go to prison. I go on my damn terms. So it's like, Mourad, what the fuck happened, man? I mean, this is the second one this month. I know you hate entitled people, but what type of bullshit's going on here? Because he knows that this isn't the first time in this week. So I was like, okay, fam, I got you. Okay, listen, it's quite simple. She ain't lying. Okay, I did beat her ass respectfully. It's like, okay, Mourad, you know that's not cool to do. You might get in prison. Goddamn it, kid, just beat a woman. I was like, I got you, but listen, here's the thing, though. I got 50 witnesses on deck, and I was not lying. All my homies were still in the cafe because we frequented the place, right? I told them, the cashier is a straight-up witness, my boy. He can tell you what the type of story, because she was pulling most of this out of her ass, like I said earlier. Half of the shit, she was either exaggerating or added stuff that didn't happen. You know what I'm saying? She just expected that yell rape, police catch me, cuff me, like, you know, the hood. You know, they don't ask questions, they just fucking take you to prison first. So that's her plan. She didn't think any of it through. But me, I just strolled up to my homeboy. So after I told him what happened, you know, chick disrespected me, the family, you already know what's good. It's like, I told her, I warned her twice. It's like, wait, hold up, twice? It's like, yeah, man. It's like, wait, so wait, hold up. She does not know who you are. That was his wording, because he knows that if I warn a nigga twice, he is fucked beyond belief. Because just like in bar fights, if a nigga literally tells you to stop 5 times and you don't, then you know you're fucked. Like, you asking for it at that point. So it's like, okay, so you warned her twice. She still decided to fight you? It's like, yeah, she's a dumb chick. It's like, and she's like, I can hear it. It's like, I don't give a shit. Because me and my homeboy were laughing the entire time. This is when you know the boy, when you live next to the station, you Gucci with all the cops. So we just laugh at her ass. I was like, okay, so what is she charging me with? He's like, okay, she's charging me with 3 things. 1, attempted murder. 3, statutory rape. And 1 attempted murder, 2 statutory rape, and 3 was basically just threatening her family members and beating her ass. It's like, okay, 3rd one, yeah. 2nd one, bullshit. And the 1st one, you already know I don't commit no rape. So it's like, okay, he cleared the charges, you know, 2 of them, charged me with the 3rd one because I was about to murder her ass. Guess what happened next? The boyfriend jumped in, and this is when the conversation was hilarious. Guess what happened?
What?
Just try and guess, because throughout the story, you already know what's going to happen. So just attempt one. Just make a random guess.
I don't know.
All right. So the boyfriend, seeing that I was Gucci with the cop and pretty much getting all charges dropped, he wasn't about to get that. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't about to get embarrassed. His girl called insane and then just not hit your boy up with any charges. He didn't see it as fair. So, you know, he was trying to get me. So guess what happened? Here's what happened. I called him out on his bullshit. I was like, bruh, we both know, 1, you're not going to do shit. 2, your girlfriend lying. And 3, she a crazy bitch. It's like, God damn it, nigga. Because he was getting frustrated. You know, he started yelling that bullshit. It's like, no, you're definitely an asshole. You definitely bribed the cop. This is bullshit. I don't want none of this. I'm calling the FBI on your ass. Like, go ahead, attempt that. So, because your boy was so Gucci with everyone, he is like the man on top. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I'm Gucci, you know what I'm saying? I keep it calm and realistic. I don't fight niggas just like that. But at the same time, if I'm going into a fight, I'm going to be on the moral high ground. You know what I'm saying? So that means literally they can't hit me unless they want to look like the bad guy. And he did that. He tried to swing at me. But guess what this time around? 2 things happened. Number 1, one of my homies had my back because he was like done with this shit, you know what I'm saying? Because they already seen it before. My friend did the most hilarious thing. He copied one of my rule books. He grabbed the guy. He told him, listen, man, we got a cop here. You're about to assault my boy, and do you really want to try this? And then he did that hood thing where you kind of embarrassed and don't want to get into cops, but also you kind of pride, you know, principle of pride. So he swung on my friend again, and guess what happened? This time around, my friend caught his hand, I knocked him out, and the policeman cuffed his ass up. It was like a 3-way fight. It was funny, man. You should check out brawls in cafes. They'll probably simulate the most accurate picture of this. So what happened afterwards was quite simple. It was the exact reverse, my nigga. I woke up that morning with 3 charges. And then after the end of that day, guess what? I was charged with nothing, and they were charged twice as hard as I was. They were charged with assault, attempted murder, because these niggas literally wouldn't stop even though we gave them chances, plus the cop was there. And 3, resisting arrest. Because, remember, They didn't stop unless I knocked him out first so the cop can cuff him. So they
Yeah.
got them 3 charges. They dipped. And after I paid that guy, he's like, okay, you know what, fam? What's your name? I was like, yeah, Mourad. I frequent the place. You must be the new guy. It's like, yeah, I was new. I just came by the second day. I can't imagine, man. Like, look at that. First day on the job and this shit happens. It's like, okay, you know what? Free coffee's on me. Like Starbucks, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So he gave us free lattes for that day. And it was fun. We sat with the nerd, after his shift was done. We just hanged out, talked, and now I made 2 friends. One was the nerd, and two was his manager because I ended up paying for it. Got rid of some bad customers. It was kind of hilarious. And yeah, that's how your boy hits you up with that story. So what do you think?
Okay. Yeah, that's an interesting story that you could use for a storytime video. But I think it's about
Because mainly
yeah.
this stuff happens like all the time. If you go to Starbucks and entitled faggots who are drunk show up to fight you, this is just the outcome that happens. I just so happen to be friends with them because I keep it real. You know what I'm saying? I got no charges, nothing. But at the same time, if you disrespect the family, you're about to get dropped. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And
So
funnily enough, I had over 50 charges of assault throughout the 2 years. Mainly because that's just what happens. You know what I'm saying? If you disrespect, you get dropped. And because of that, most of them run away and then put that on my card. And then afterwards, guess what? Your boy brings that cop, tells him, hey, what's good, nigga? And then he drops all charges. It's kind of funny. You could assume I'm cheating the system, but yeah, hey, they keep being assholes. That's what they get, in my opinion.
all
I
right.
mean, that's what you get in general when you start yelling at the cops. They drop my charges and end up putting more on you. So,
Yeah. So I think this is a good place to wrap up and to
yeah, and
start
post this to
ending the
DeviantArt,
stream.
or at least send me a picture of it when you finish. I want it colored in. Sounds like
Oh,
fun to do.
uh, okay. I'll send you a picture. Let's see what I
Yes.
can do. All right. But let's wrap up then. Uh,
All right. Any final thoughts?
Nothing really. No.
That's it.
Yeah, that's it.
No final thoughts. No nay nay. No nothing. You know what I'm saying?
No, nothing.
Yep. All right. Homeboy does not have anything good to say at the end. Well, at least hit him with that outro.
Yeah. So anyway, thank you all for watching, and I'll be seeing you all next time. Anavultus over and out.
And yeah, just hit your boy up on that Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, maybe a little bit on that YouTube, you know what I'm saying, and Patreon, just to see more sus stories. I will be dropping one tomorrow if the rendering finishes by then, you know what I'm saying? It's going to be the new series, Storytime videos. I'm going to actually hit you up. Hey, actually, I don't want this. What type of story do you like? Because I might hit because I got a lot, and I'll hit you up on one of them. Yeah, we
Um,
there? Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Pick a type of story. I'll make it the first one. First episode. I don't know what's a special. I'm saying based off of his recommendation.
I think the one with the coffee shop that you just told is actually pretty interesting.
All right, I guess I'll tell you I'll tell them a different one, but the same kind of storyline applies. Because luckily enough, this is quite the norm on stuff like Reddit. You know what I'm saying? I've seen quite a lot of entitled parents,
All right.
which I'll link you to the
All right.
video. Just saying.
Let's close out then.
Yep. Yeah, that's all I need to know.
All right.
Next time, bar fight or Starbucks battle, I guess. I'm
Okay.
gonna call it that.